me get situated. Let me get my live situated. What is good, everybody? Oh, wow. So let me roll this runts up. Get ready to do this live stream. We got an epic live. Got a special guest joining me a little bit later on tonight. But I just want to get my thoughts out about, everything that's been going on with Hassan Campbell, Doggie Diamonds. You know what I mean? Obviously, we all know this isn't the first time this whole thing happened. We've seen this play out before on a few different occasions. We've seen this play out a few different times. Not so thoroughly, though. Doggie Diamonds would usually just leave it alone. You know what I mean? We all know Doggie Diamonds and Hassan Campbell's relationship. So I'm going to let some people tap in. I'm going to give an overview. I'm going to give all my thoughts on everything said between both of them, from both sides, from Hassan's side, from Doggie's side. I'm going to give my opinion on it. And then also, I'm going to bring in a special guest tonight to speak on a few different things. So this is going to be a dope live podcast. And I appreciate y'all tapping in on the platform tonight. You already know what it is, man. Here we go again. And just to give everybody a little bit of a overview, I'm going to do an overview. Hassan Campbell just woke up one night, and he decided to go on a 3-hour rant. Like he always does. And he dissed one of the first people that actually gave him a chance and allowed him on his platform, which is Doggie Diamonds, aka Forbes DVD. Now, this is not the first time. See, the thing with Doggie Diamonds, the first time Hassan dissed him, Doggie Diamonds took the high road. Doggie Diamonds is a bigger person. He's a bigger person than me. I'm going to even admit it. I've got to say, he let him off easy. He seriously let him off easy on that first response to Hassan because, you know what I mean? He let him off easy on the whole Doggie Diamonds is copying my style bullshit that he had said last time. I got to admit, he let him off easy. He even told the people in his chat, he told all of his subs, don't go over there and diss him. This isn't one of them type of things. He seriously took the high road on that one, you guys. And I was like, why is he not ethering this man? His channel is so much better. You know what I mean? And if we're keeping it a buck, Hassan actually stole Doggie's whole format. What do you mean, Mikey T? No, he didn't. Here's what I mean. Doggie Diamond has been actually really woke since he's been in the game. Now, everyone else, they just say it when we're talking about woke. But Doggie Diamond, he was woke since the 90s. It's not just a gimmick with him. And if you meet him in person, he's really like that. Yo, what are you doing? Drinking Pepsi. Oh, you don't? Okay, I'm not even going to get into that other type of shit right there, just to be real with you. But that's just why I like Doggie Diamonds. You can learn something from that guy. I don't know if he's college educated, but he must have read a lot of books. You can just tell he does. So Hassan Campbell, if we're keeping it a buck, you jacked Doggie Diamond's whole format. But the way you do it, you mix the celebrity gossip first. I mean, look at the title of your video. Thursday Night Live. K-Flock, Charleston White, and some other person. You can go look yourself. The point I'm trying to make is if you got other people's names in your headlines with words like shall we begin? Like seriously, it's actually in your headline. Okay, so like I said, you start with the gossip first. And so you go on about Charleston White, blah, 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 blah. Then you throw in your conspiracy theory stuff. You actually said you're on, you actually said, this guy actually said the reason Costco, you guys, the supermarket, Costco, like Sam's Club, you know what I mean? And whoever thinks that Hassan is woke, I want you to reconsider it. Because this man sat on his live and said the reason that Costco scans your items is because they want to know how many families are in your house, how many people are actually in your household, how many members are in your household. If you believe Hassan Campbell, like, you are a certified dummy. Hassan, let me explain something to you. There's something called SKU numbers, Hassan. SKU. They're not scanning the items in the supermarket to find out how many members live in your household because they want to know. Keyword, they. Who's them? Them people. Illuminati? Shut up, Hassan. They're scanning items because they need the SKU number. It's called inventory. So when they do inventory, they know what they're short on. They don't care if you're stockpiling toilet paper or whatever the hell you're doing. The way that you analyze things is like on a whole nother level of stupidity. I never heard of such ridiculous things in my life. Any business owners would tell you we can SKU for inventory. What a rudimentary question. Come on. What a question to ask. That's a big word, right? Right? You got to look it up. You can ask Doggie Diamonds what it means, though, Hassan. He will tell you. What did you call him, Hassan? What did you call Doggie Diamonds? What did you refer to him as? Poindexter? First of all, Hassan, you are lame for using that word. I don't remember the last time I even heard the word Poindexter used. Me, Mikey T, thinks the word is lame. And I don't even use that word. Here's the thing, though, Hassan. Here's the difference with you and Doggie Diamonds. Doggie Diamonds never claimed to rob the whole Bedford-Stuyvesant. Huh? Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Yeah. He never claimed to rob a whole entire neighborhood like you did, Mr. I robbed the whole Bronx River. When you talk to him, he's like a humble person. Anyone that's ever really interacted with Doggie Diamonds knows that he's a likable person. So when you call him a Poindexter and make fun of his editing skills, you sound like you're hating, Hassan. That's it. First of all, Doggie Diamonds, his presentation is A1. A1 on the presentation for Doggie Diamonds. You wish you could do that type of shit on your channel, just to be real. You envy Doggie Diamonds for that. What do? You hold up your phone. And you play some guy's song. He has a new song that he plays when he holds up his phone, y'all. It's the softest shit ever. Say yes. What? He has a new zesty ass song where he's like, oh yeah, say yes. What are you listening to? That's soft. S-O-F-T. Mr. Softy. Ice cream cone soft. The more that I say, what the hell? The song is not hard, Hassan. That's some soft shit. What are you listening to, man? First of all, Doggie Diamonds wouldn't play that shit. Second of all, he wouldn't hold his phone up to play that because he has a green screen. And if not, he would find a way to do it so he would not look dumb as hell holding up his phone like you do. Sub-Zero, stop shouting out Hassan Campbell. He's a certified sucker. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Salute, Mac. Salute, Mac. Appreciate you for tapping in, G's. So Hassan Campbell got a super chat that actually said Doggie Diamonds was getting at you. Hassan Campbell, the big YouTuber, is reading the comment section. Of course, he's ignoring everyone putting up rainbows and calling him Thyson. Moderators, get them out of my chat. If you're not going to block them, I'm going to block them myself. Real tough, Hassan. Real tough. That's gangster as hell, Hassan. Make sure your moderators do their jobs. That's gangster as hell, man. He doesn't respond to none of them comments, but someone super chats him, right, and says Doggie Diamonds was getting at you. And first of all, that video was old. He was actually talking about Doggie Diamond's first response video. He's talking about his first response video that's still up on his page from a few months back. That's old. But anyways, this clown feels the need to actually defend himself. You know what I mean? Doggie Diamonds was getting at me. He doesn't even know what Doggie Diamonds said. Keep it a buck. But someone in his comment section put the D battery in his back. Somebody put a $5 D battery in his back, you guys. Hassan Campbell said, Doggie Diamonds, I wish him the best of luck. He has a failing channel, and he's at the end of his rope, at the end of his lifeline. He has a failing channel, and he is all over there sucking Whack 100's D. And Whack doesn't give a F about him. Whack 100 be shitting on Doggie Diamonds. And now, guys, here's the thing that I find interesting. I hate to say this, you know what I mean? But I don't like the fact that Doggie Diamonds and Whack are on speaking terms. You know, they are like complete opposites. Me personally, Mikey T, the movie star, I don't even like why he's talking to this guy. These two dudes have nothing in common. He said Whack 100 doesn't care about you. How about you, Hassan? Do you think Whack 100 cares about you? The man asked you the most reckless shit on Axe podcast, and you sat there and you did nothing. You did nothing. He doesn't care about you either, Hassan. It's Whack 100. He doesn't care about his own artists. He doesn't care about the game. But anyway, failing channel? Yo, bro, he's been on YouTube since like the beginning of time. You know, I believe when YouTube was actually first out, Doggie was on there. Hassan, you don't even know how YouTube looked back in the day. Doggie Diamonds stopped making DVDs because he knew the internet was the new wave. I'm going to make ForbesDVD.com, and they can go to the website. Hassan would have said, that ain't gangsta. Gangsters don't go on the internet. That's for nerds. Computers are for nerds, yo. And here you are, Hassan, on Patreon.com. Campbell's Soup, or whatever the hell it's called. Patreon/Campbell's Soup. Or whatever weak-ass Patreon link you have. Yet here you are, a gangster, quote-unquote, on the internet, following Doggie Diamonds waves. I see, Hassan Campbell. Now, who did it first? Who did it first, Hassan? Don't you lie. Don't you lie, Hassan. Who did it first? You're pushing it, Mikey T. Stop D-riding Doggie Diamonds, Mikey T. So for y'all saying that, I want to say, I never met Doggie Diamonds in person, and I actually never interviewed him. But when he has a point, he has a point. And I don't think he has a failing channel. He has 1,000 people watching, depending on the topic. And he doesn't cry about how YouTube is taking people out of his video. Oh, I should really have 5,000 people watching, but I'm keeping it too real. He doesn't do the crybaby shit that you do, Hassan. He knows the repercussions for talking about the things that go against the grain. So Hassan said, I thank Doggie Diamonds for coming out and helping me with my story. But the reality of it all is their time is up. All of them Illuminati dudes. All of them Illuminati dudes. Listen to me. You have to be brain dead. You have to be on Molly, ecstasy, coke, H, you know what I mean? Fent, to say that with a straight face, that Doggie Diamonds TV is Illuminati? Did you hear what I just said? Did you just hear all of those drugs that I just listed? You know what I mean? You're on every single one of those, or you're just brain dead. You must have got dropped on your dome like 20 times when you were 5, because only someone brain dead would say Doggie Diamonds is Illuminati. Hassan Campbell is telling us he's a Illuminati. Do you even watch his show? Him and Karim Johnson, they drop jewelry stores on your whole head. Jewelry stores, man. Watches, bracelets on your whole head. Do you even watch him? They make you look like a certified clown, man. You feeling threatened much, huh, Hassan? You feel threatened when you hear intelligent people speak? That's probably why you don't watch him. You can't even comprehend the shit that they're saying. Doggie Diamonds is Illuminati. Who actually believes this clown? Who believes this clown? Type 1 if you believe Doggie Diamonds is Illuminati, and type 2 if you think, you know what I mean, Hassan is a clown that was getting his head smashed too much on the backboard of the bed. Pause. Hassan said, all the time is up is the reality of it. Math Hoffa is the new dude on top. Doggie Diamonds was the interviewer, but now he's a gossiper. And all that shit Doggie Diamonds is talking, when I went to go to over Doggie's house when he was living with his mother, he's 40 to 30-year-old, still living with his mother, failing ass dude. You know, Hassan, you want to talk about people living with their mothers? First of all, the man invited you in his home. That's one. First of all, the man invited you in his home. That's first of all. Second of all, that house is not yours. The house you live in, you're on YouTube Live telling Doggie Diamonds you lived with your mother, but it's so ironic that the house you're doing YouTube Live from, huh? Show us all. We all want to. I think somebody else called you out and asked to show the deed. Show that deed to the car that you drive too. Is it yours? Post the title, Hassan Campbell. Half of the clothes you wear, not yours. This is the same guy that asked Whack 100 to bring him clothing. This is the same guy who 10 toes down said, well, never mind. You guys can go watch my interviews with 10 toes down. Go watch my interview with 10 toes down that irritated Hassan Campbell so badly that he called me a colonizer. I got a kick out of that one. After which Bimmy said some disparaging things about him. I think he may have called him a bitch ass. Go check it out. It's on my channel. Going further, why are you worried about who anybody lives with? See, that was kind of like, you know what I mean? Well, you could have said a million other things, like you got beat up, you got G checked. You could have said anything, but that's how I know you actually have no dirt on Doggie Diamonds. You know, he lives with his mom. It's New York City. Do you know how expensive rent is? A lot of people live with their mom. Like half of the projects. Anyways, Mr. Big Baller with your pond. That's not really embarrassing. It's called, yeah, why should I pay rent? I'm going to stack some money so I can get my own spot. Everyone does that. Even college kids do that. But, anyways, Hassan, you know what I mean? It's been said in interviews before that we all know. Actually, Hassan said, I spoke to showbiz. Everybody hit that like button, share this video one time. Let me know what city and state you're tapping in from as well. Appreciate everybody tapping in on the live video. I'm the host, Mikey T, the movie star. The movie star. Appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight. Hassan said, I spoke to showbiz. Showbiz told me you was official. Doggy wouldn't say that in my face because I would mop him up with his legal gun. I don't have a legal gun because when I was a kid, I was shooting dudes. These dudes have legal guns because they was good. You know, it sounds like you're hating to me. First of all, I want to shout out to anyone with a legal gun. So, because the person doesn't have a prior record, you consider them soft? Do you know that you're not a good criminal if you get caught? Good criminals, and I'm not here saying Doggie Diamonds was a criminal. Don't get it twisted. But real criminals don't get caught. And having a legal gun, it means when you got a legal gun, you can legally boom someone. You can legally boom someone and send them to Pluto. You know what I mean? And then you walk out of court smiling. You hearing what I'm saying? Yup. Another sucker gone off the face of the earth. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm soft. You hear what I'm saying? And you, Hassan, with your illegal gun, you're going straight to jail. You're doing 1 to 3 just for carrying it. You're doing 3 years mandatory just for getting caught with it, not even using it. So, who's the dumbass? Do I really got to come on YouTube and break that shit down because you're trying to make someone sound corny? Because they got a legal piece? Come on. Oh, and then you get caught with it 1 to 3 years, actually. You boom someone with it, you're doing a decade. Peace to you. You can't leech off nobody no more. It's a dub for you. And you know what? Shorty's not sending you no commissary. Who's sending bread for you? The dudes you had on Academics podcast? Hassan said, I want to see Doggy win, but I'm not going to play with him. He shouldn't be playing around with Whack 100. And I know he don't like it. Whack disrespected him. Gully TV used to disrespect him. And now the only reason you're effing with Gully is because you want to go against me when I was trying to help the both of y'all. Your channel is failing. It's all over. Your editing skills and the rest of that, nobody cares about your corny, smart ass because there's something about a Poindexter in you. I'm not playing with Doggie Diamonds neither. I want him to win, but the reality of it is his channel sucks. He does good interviews, but guess what? Nobody wants to interview with him. Word, nobody wants to interview with him. Word, nobody wants to interview with Doggie Diamonds. Word, Hassan. I could have probably, I could see why you're mad, actually. I can see why you're mad because I could have sworn that I seen the Lobby Boys. That's right, I saw the Lobby Boys on Doggie Diamonds' channel. He was actually interviewing them not too long ago. Hassan, the guys that you adore, the guys that you got a crush on, Hassan, Capo, Mano, right, those guys. So I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody wants to interview with Doggie Diamonds. Let me see you get the Lobby Boys on your channel. Hassan, tell the truth. Tell the truth, Hassan. You're mad because he had Charleston White on his channel. Tell the truth, you know what? And I'll respect you more. If you just tell the truth, and shout out to the Lobby Boys for messing with a real one like Doggie Diamonds. And also shout out to the lobby girl, Bella K, too. I think she's out in fashion at a fashion show right now in Italy. That's at BELAKAY _ on Instagram, the official lobby girl. Tell the truth, Hassan. You're mad because all of a sudden you see Charleston White on Doggie Diamond's YouTube channel. That's my ops. Why is he giving Charleston White a platform? I'm emotional now. Do you guys see a pattern here? All of a sudden, Mikey T, I interviewed 10 Toes Down. I'm a colonizer because I interviewed his op. And all of a sudden, Doggie Diamonds is your op now because he interviewed Charleston White. You know what, man? We see through your fake, emotional, soft ass self. We see through it, man. We see through that fake emotional shit, Hassan. You think that's coincidence? Now Hassan is all in his feelings. Doggie Diamonds interviews Charleston White. Keep watching too, because he's dropping more of those joints. This guy thinks like we're really stupid. You know what I mean? You sat on his platform. We're talking about you, Poppy. You sat on his platform and you threw a pity party for yourself. He let you shine on his platform, and you got a problem? Where is the loyalty, Hassan? This is exactly why you have no day ones and you're D-riding that dude Swelly as well. You're D-riding Swelly without a helmet. You're D-riding the shit out of that guy. What are you, afraid of the heights? You afraid of heights or something? Because you need to jump on off. No freaky, man. Five God be trying to tell people, man. Five God be trying to tell people. Let me send the link to my special guest, though. Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Everybody watching the content. I dropped a nice interview for you guys today. More interviews coming tomorrow, but you already know we're live right now. Live podcast with Mikey T, the movie star. I'll be joined by my special guest very shortly. But I got to go back over some more of this stuff before we go any further. I got to keep going because we're actually still only on Hassan Campbell's portion. Got to go over Doggie Diamond's response as well. So Hassan said, I don't hate Doggie, but I'm not going to let a dude play me. New York dudes are making New York look weak. What is dudes effing with Whack 100? Whack 100 is foul. And why would anybody want to play with Whack 100 after he disrespected Nipsey? First of all, I'm going to say you disrespected Nipsey way more. You know what I mean? And you disrespected way more people than Whack 100 did. You disrespected just recently Takeoff. You just recently disrespected PNB Rock, the Blickies. You just basically disrespected every up and coming current rapper. So what are you even talking about? Someone with time on their hands can make you literally a compilation of all the reckless headlines that you've done. Somebody make a compilation of all the headlines that you've seen on YouTube. You know what I mean? And Hassan, they could even do a top 25 list, man. Shit, man. You be disrespecting your own family on YouTube. Daddy's on YouTube. Like, what's going on with you, man? You beef with your own family on the computer. What the hell are you talking about? I can only imagine the shit you be saying when you're off camera. Now, as far as disrespecting Nip, you played a huge role in it. Who leaked the audio? Who leaked the freaking audio? And you also made money off it. You sold it on Patreon. Tax season coming up. Free tax stone. Did you claim that on your taxes? Oh, Mikey T's trying to get me jammed up with them letter boys. I'm just saying, though, you made actual money off of leaking Whack 100's audio. I'm not going to tell nobody how to move, but I know what I would have did if you did that shit to me. Now, Hassan said, shout out to my little brother, Bullets Gotti. I was about to do a live with Gully TV and bring all of them on the platform. And he said, Doggy told me to fall back because Bullets Gotti is up here. He's talking about his right-hand man, Bullets Gotti, who was actually stroking the sausage on YouTube Live. Now, just to be clear, he's talking about the guy that was on YouTube Live beating off to a Trans Am. Don't believe me, the video is up. You know what I mean? Don't believe me, the video is up. Don't take my word for it if you're into that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, disclaimer, you can go watch it. Oh, Mikey T is hating on the young boy. That's Hassan's right-hand man. If beating off on YouTube is your thing, to each his own, man. Anyways, man, Gully said, I'm not going up there because of Bullets Gotti. Hassan Campbell, Mr. 500K YouTube subs. You know what I mean? His man, right, is in the dirty sector of YouTube struggling, though. You're talking about helping your peoples. I don't see you helping that little horny child. Where was Bullets Gotti on the academic show? Huh? I didn't see him there. I didn't see him there with you, and you introduce him like, yo, this is my little homie Bullets Gotti. He's the next big thing. What are you talking about? You know, this is why my dude always tells me, like, Mikey T, stop letting the people in the comments gas you up. Because then you end up, you know what I mean? You end up kind of looking like a clown, like Hassan Campbell, who 9 out of 10 times doesn't even know what he's talking about. So now we're going to get into Doggie Diamonds' response. And I'm going to hold up my phone and I'm going to play the softest song ever while we move on to Doggie Diamonds' official response. No, seriously, I'm not going to play that Say Yes trash. How annoying would that be? How annoying would that be? Oh, shit. 10 toes down in the building. My bad, 10. I was just going on a tangent, bro. Didn't know you was in the live. Let me see where I'm going with this. So Doggie Diamonds said, I be chilling, minding my business, not even dealing with these effing weirdos. They just want to just keep my name in their mouth and keep trying to drag me into shit. I mind my business. I do my content. I don't F with nobody. I talk about the culture. There is no way in hell a dude like this should ever in their mouth fix their mouth, their de-sucking mouth to talk to me ever. When you came to me in tears crying because you've been tampered with, who held you down? Now, guys, this is Doggie Diamonds. He told Hassan Campbell's Soup, get you some Campbell's Soup. It's on sale. It's going to snow Sunday, guys. Get you some Campbell's Soup. Doggie Diamonds TV, Hassan Campbell's Soup told you, you came to be in tears after you've been tampered with. Guys, he used the word tampered. TAMPERED. I'm only 1 minute into this video and I'm seriously nearly in tears. What an episode, man. What an episode this is going to be. You could tell Doggy was trying to be cool in his actual first response, but in this one, he's fed up. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot for you to piss someone like Doggie Diamonds off. You know, he's a rational, reasonable guy. That's not what he's about. He doesn't go on his channel and rant and roast people. So it's kind of surprising because you don't really see that side of Doggie Diamonds coming out. But when it does, you know what I mean? He does it in an intellectual, clever, but funny way. You know what I mean? So basically, I believe him. You know, Hassan came to me crying. I'm shadow banned. Nobody wants to tell my story. What's up, Doggie Diamonds? Can I get a free interview? Doggie Diamonds said, there's nothing in it for me. I'm already lit. Doggie Diamonds, but I'll give you the interview since you're saying nobody else wants to let you up. I'll open my platform up, is what Doggie Diamonds did. You can be a guest on my channel. And another thing you don't you find it hilarious? Guys, you gotta love Doggie Diamonds. He used the same thumbnail picture of when Hassan was actually on his channel. The same hat, the same outfit. You know what I mean? You look mad young. And then he titled it, Hassan Campbell is a super bozo. With you actually on his channel. Check plus for Doggie Diamonds. That's what I mean when I say dissing you in a clever, funny way. He doesn't need to call you thighs on. Other people already do that. Look at the thumbnail. You got a young Hassan, a young Poppy, excuse me. I'm a YouTuber, so I notice thumbnails. As soon as I saw it, I said, this is going to be good. So Doggy went on. Who set up a press conference for you? Who took on one of the leaders of hip hop, put my platform on the line to help you? Who did that? Who was it? Because you said many times Doggie Diamonds put that together. I took on hip hop for you. Nobody else would touch that. Nobody else would deal with that. I did that for you. Came out on 125th Street. You were crying. You couldn't even look in the camera. So let's go. Shall we begin? You're like a girl, Doggie Diamonds said. You're like a girl I don't want to F with. I don't want to F with you. You're weird. 1 minute I'm cool. How many times I've called you and you were giving up on life? How many times I called you and you couldn't take no more? How many times I called you and I say, nah, bro, you have to keep going. How many times did I do that? You can tell. I tell the audience. You know, guys, I believe Doggie Diamonds. This is the same dude, you know, that all the time says, I ain't never want to live. I ain't never want to live. Yeah, I believe Doggie Diamonds. Doggie is an uplifting, motivational person. So if he got a phone call from Hassan crying, everyone is calling me Tyson. I don't know what to do. The title of my house is in my girl's name, and she's going to kick me out. I want to go back to Bronx River, but I can't go back to Bronx River. Doggie is going to be the voice of reason. Like, nah, things will get better. Why would he make this up? Why would he make this up? Like, that's gangster? Yeah, I always used to give him motivational advice. Come on, he's not lying about this, you guys. Doggie has called a lot of YouTubers. I'm sure he's called a lot of YouTubers and help. Doggie said, do you want to tell the audience the time when you was going out there to do something you had no business doing and I called you and I said, nah, bro, go home. You want to tell the audience? So all this, you sucking whack 100D, that shit triggered the F out of me. That shit triggered the F out of me. That's where we're going with this now, you guys. That's where we're going with this now, you guys. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this video one time. Hit that like button. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. So, Doggie Diamonds said, but we don't know about you. The jury is still out on you. So how could you say a real one like me ever sucked someone's D because I'm cool with someone on the clubhouse? You met up with a rat and you sat down with a rat in whack 100 knowing you taped his conversation. And you let whack 100 ask you that shit on DJ Academics channel. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to repeat what whack 100 asked you, but you let whack 100 ask you that on DJ Academics channel. And you had all your ooters in the lobby, allegedly. And he just walked out of there. Okay. He just walked out of there like nothing. Okay. Went about business. All right. Jumped in his Dodge Charger. Okay. Strolled off. Right. Good interview, Hassan. Later. Where they do that at, man? Not in the Bronx River, son. I was just wondering where they do that at. How dare whack 100 ask you that? Why didn't you say shut the F up and stop acting stupid? And it's lit as soon as I see you downstairs. What do you think? Academics is going to save you? Why didn't you say that, Hassan? Oh, you were cool, though. They're doing this for ratings. I'm going to have a podcast with whack 100 and academics. I'll play along. That's what you did, right? Where did it get you? Where did it get you? It got you looking like even more of a sucker. It got you looking like, damn, whack 100 played the shit out of you. I can see why you dislike whack 100. I'm not crazy about the guy either. But I can definitely see why you don't like him. Doggie Diamonds is bringing up valid points. You sat up there and interviewed with a rat. You were taking it deep. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You, my friend, were not gripping his pole, but you were definitely cuffing the bajoles. You hear what I'm saying? So Doggie said, what kind of person are you? You taped him and you knew you had a conversation with him. And the only time you put the conversation out is when he went on Clubhouse the next day and disrespected you. And then you put the conversation out trying to finish him. So whack 100 disrespected you, Hassan. Let's say if whack 100 not disrespected you, Hassan, you would have never leaked the tape. Doggie Diamonds is right. He's actually right here. He is right. And then you realized when you went back to the hood, everyone was clowning you. Like, damn, whack 100 sunned you. You are soft. And then it hurt you. And, you know, you're an emotional guy. You don't know how to deal with feelings. People have been victims of the majority of their lives, don't really know how to process feelings accordingly. I'm not a psychologist. I can tell you why. I can't tell you everything why that is. It's just a fact. Doggie Diamonds is right. Recording conversations is stuff the police do. You claim to be a G and you're recording people. I don't even know what app to use to do that. I honestly didn't even know my phone could do that. So, what are you, an Apple user, a Samsung? I'm serious. I wouldn't even waste the storage on my memory card. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even waste that memory. I got mad videos on my phone, music. You think I'm going to waste the micro SD card on my audio I recorded to record another male talking like that? Let's be real. I just got 10 Toes Down in here. Let me bring him in here. I think he's going to join us on the audio tip. 10, what up, bro?
Mikey T, what up, bro?
What's happening, man? How you been, 10?
Ain't nothing, man. I'm watching this this whole murder go down. They killing this boy on here now.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, I had a couple questions written down, unless you wanted to just go free for all, unless you had something to say to start us off.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me put these fucking headphones on. What are my motherfucking headphones?
Everybody hit that like button, share this video. We're about to go in with 10 Toes Down. Because Doggie Diamonds went easy on him a few times. I think we all know that. Doggie Diamonds reined it in. Ten is just getting situated, everybody. So hit that like button. What up? What up, Brownsville? What up, Brownsville? Hope everybody is enjoying them new interviews. Continental 5 interviews out right now. New Shaheem interviews out right now. Whole bunch of shit for y'all to check out.
So fucking low.
All right, 10 Toes Down is going to get situated, you guys. And he will be back in just a second. That's dope that 10's going to join me. You know, that's always love when he taps in. Let me get back to my thing, though. Because Doggie Diamond's response was real. Like I said, it was like the first time that Doggie actually responded like this. He was trying to play it cool. He was actually trying to play it cool with him at first. Let me see.
Yo.
Let me see. How you looking on your end, bro?
I'm good, Mikey T. What's happening with you, man?
Cool. Now let me just get situated in my. Everything's good, man. So basically 10 Doggie Diamonds had enough, you know, when Hassan Campbell basically told him SMD. You know what I mean? He said, yeah. You've been SMDing, you've been riding whack 100.
Yeah, I just spoke to Doggie this morning and shit, and yeah, Doggie been, you know what I'm saying, been holding back for the longest, man. Doggie been like, yo, why this dude doing this to me? Like talking about me. I don't even fuck, you know what I'm saying? He always was there for him. Doggie, or even when I spoke to Doggie on a back, you know what I'm saying, like on the phone, he never downed him, even though I'm like, fuck that bitch ass nigga. He's a bitch. Doggie still like, yo, nah, you know, 10, nah, like, you know, your brothers just got up, but he always tried to keep that peace shit. He never even went at him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, damn, Hassan just fucking freestyling, wilding on Doggie Diamonds. And he ain't even the type that's like, you know, that's with all the extra drama and all that dumb shit. Though he could bring it, he could bring the smoke, he could go at you if he want, but he just trying to, you know, I guess he was empathizing or sympathizing with Hassan. And then now, you know, he just got fed up with that shit, man. He just held all that shit in. And he could have went harder than that. He ain't even go all the way. He could have went harder than that. That's the crazy part. I'm like, damn, Doggie went in, but he could have went even harder if he wanted to, you know.
Yeah, facts, man. So this whole situation, like Hassan had to knew, like, do you think Hassan really wanted to draw out a response to Doggy Diamonds?
Yeah, he does that with everybody, with anybody. He really don't have no loyalty or no love for nobody. He don't give a fuck. Hassan look for a reason to not talk to you no more, to not be your friend, or not have like loyalty. So once you do something, he automatically see now. Look. You remember when he said the coward, the fifth grader Hassan, when he said once a person cross him and they supposed to be his friend, that he cut them off and all that other shit. So he went at Doggy Diamonds for that. But when it comes to um um Swelly and this other man that be holding him down, he ain't cut them off. He ain't cut them off when the motherfucker met up with me. We was out in Harlem. They came to Harlem and met up with me. He didn't cut them off because he know them the niggas who he need to be able to talk to you. I'm outside. You see who I'm with. He need them. But he don't say nothing about when motherfucker came to Harlem was with 10 toes down. Yeah, a real motherfucker. I bet that when they went back and told that nigga, yo, just fight the nigga. He ain't want a motherfucking fight. He ain't say nothing else behind that. I bet that. So he talk all that shit about doggy, yo, watch your friends, watch your circle for they. Yeah, they in your circle. They're in your immediate circle, motherfucker. My whole thing is like with Swelly. He's an up and coming rapper. He trying to get his foot all the way in the door. He can rap, but you gonna be blackballed before your career even start. Fucking with this lame. He don't win after every rapper in the industry. He don't win after everybody. Nobody gonna want to fuck with you for fucking with him. So you gonna be blackballed. So that's why I said when I spoke to Swelly, like, yo, we gotta do something together, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something together. Me, you, homie, we got to do something together. We got to go to these labels and all that, man. I got my man, you know, I fucks with Bimmy, and we got to make moves, man. Get you popping for real. This nigga don't really want to see you pop, because if you did, he gonna try to do you just like Five Guard. He don't want to see nobody win, man.
I want to point out too, 10. I want to point something else out. You know, so Swelly, upcoming artist, you know what I mean, from New York doing his thing, actually was at Rick Ross's crib. He's running around doing shit with his career at Rick Ross's crib. And where does Hassan bring upcoming rapper Swelly? He brings him around Snitch 9. What type of shit is that for somebody who's at Rick Ross's crib just months prior to that? Like, that's his next big episode of his career?
Nah, so the thing is this, right? Swelly ain't on that time. Swelly just trying to get in the door. He want to do his rap thing. He ain't trying to be all in trouble because he know what's gonna lead. It's gonna lead you to the same place K Flock at. Nigga going to jail. Like ain't nobody above the law out this motherfucker. Plus nobody want to get shot the fuck up, especially behind this nigga. Not behind you. Shit that you starting. So my thing is this, like, yo, motherfucker, you talk all that, pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Yeah, they better pay attention to that circle before they get hurt, because this motherfucker right here, all he doing is setting them up. You see who I'm with? You see the niggas I'm outside with? Who you telling that to? Us or to the police? Are you telling the police, do you see who I'm with? So when they go down, who to get? Like, who the fuck is he telling that to?
So, 10, I want to ask you, what would you do if someone told you you were riding someone's D?
Listen, let me tell you something. That lame bitch ass nigga done said everything under the sun to me. I don't even go to that back and forth, suck my dick shit, ride dick. I don't do that. I don't do that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, okay, you want me to, okay, then meet me over here. Oh, every time you turn, he tell me, come to my house, come to my house. What the fuck is come to your house? This ain't a relationship. Meet me on this area. You know ain't no cameras over there. Come over there. Bring whoever you bring in, bring the gun and come. He don't show up. I don't put that shit all on camera and all that, but he don't show up. Come with your gun, with your mans and all of them, cause I'm legal now, nigga. Come Come on, B.
Fat Joe on Vlad TV literally said, wearing a big ass chain, he said if someone said SMD when he walked out of that room, as famous as he is today, he would stab that mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who said that?
Fat Joe.
He said if that. He said if what?
He said if someone said SMD present day, he would stab him.
No, well, and then he could go to jail. Then fuck it. Well, then go on and stab him and go to stab him and go on to jail. Then.
You know, 10. I'm getting a little tired of these dudes talking about the Illuminati. You know what I mean? When they don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Can you tell me, do you think Doggie Diamonds is Illuminati?
Man, Doggie Diamonds is a motherfucking nigga from Brooklyn. Fuck Illuminati. Illuminati, right? What do you get? You must got Illuminati is a pass. Illuminati is to get the door to get places. Hold on. If Doggie Diamonds Illuminati, why after that he say Doggie Diamonds is shadow banned? You can't shadow ban Illuminati. Man, get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker say any goddamn thing, man. This nigga ain't right, man. He can't sit down in the seat in the chair straight. Fuck that. Get your asshole together. The fuck out of here. He worry about everybody else's problems, got something to say. He never deal with his motherfucking issues that he has. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn views, Anthony Lansky. Fuck a view. How many people has he helped? How many people lives has he changed? He made so many promises to the hood. Oh, I'm gonna put women in shelters and homes, and I'm a buy this for people. Oh, $5,000 reward for the people who catch the dudes that did this. He ain't do nothing for the hood. Fuck out of here. That motherfucker been on here forever. Didn't spend not a dime. No, that's why he hate me so much. That's why everybody focus on, oh, you saying Hassan Campbell name. Shut the fuck up. You not looking at what I'm saying behind it. I gotta say his name so you know who I'm referencing it to. So I say his name and then I let you know what the problem is. But you know what it is? Nobody see the problem. They don't see him as being a problem. You know why? Because kids listen to that shit. So that's why I run into those burning buildings. I run into the fucking schoolyards and different schools and different community centers and talk with them kids and tell them that's not real life. This is real life. I give my story of what the outcome is going to be. If you think you're going to follow that sucker shit, that's not real. This is real right here, man. You're looking at a man that did 21 years in prison before all y'all was born for making poor decisions, just like y'all going to make one day if you follow this piece of crap. So this is the steps you got to take. You take these steps right here, you won't end up in prison. You take these steps right here, you will get good credit. You will have a home one day. You will have this, you will have that. This is how you talk to a woman. This is how you talk to your parents. This is how you live. I teach children, man. I don't come in here propaganda from a couch. Get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker, Anthony Lansky. Listen, fuck a view, man. You worrying about a view. If he talked to 3 million people and not one person do no work, and I speak to one, who's doing the work? Me. It's about work. It's about progress, man. I do the work, man. Fuck you talking about Anthony Lansky, man. Get the fuck out the comment section, man. You know how many motherfucking people I got? I don't brag about what I do. You know how many people whose lives I've changed with jobs that came from prison, who was dude. I got a dude now that was just in the shelter. He lost everything. He like, yo, 10, I said, all right, just call this number. Go over there. Tell him 10 sent you. That's what I tell him. Tell him 10 sent you. Now he go 10. Yo, you helped me out so much. Yo, I thank you, man. My family could eat. I got a motherfucker that go to my mother house every week and give her $200 just off the strength that I got that motherfucker job. He like, yo, man, my count is crazy, man. Yo, 10, man, you looked out for me, man. Thank you, man. Yo, let me come on your channel. Nope. Because I don't want to make it look like I'm getting praised for it. But I always tell people, if y'all ever think I'm capping, And I ain't got no fucking proof. Tell me, 10, you capping, nigga. Show it. I will show you the people. I will show you when I'm talking to kids. I will show you with me out there. I'm in the community centers. I'm doing the motherfucking work, nigga. I done took families all up to prisons and all that for free. My money, my van service. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, the work. He don't like Doggie Diamonds because Doggie Diamonds put that work in. Doggie Diamonds really put work in. He really helped people. He really put that motherfucking work in. A motherfucker on the couch can't tell me nothing. He really put that work in, man. Doggie Diamonds put that work in.
So 10, I want to ask you, man, do you know Doggie Diamonds from the street, or did you guys connect off of online media?
Nah, we got cool out here. I didn't know Doggie Diamonds. I came out here. I didn't know nothing about this YouTube shit, none of that. You know, my cousin Sonetta. Sonetta Studios is the one that I came up under. Sonetta told me the game, what I should do. Yo, you should give your story. You should get on YouTube and all that. He told me that when I came home. That's back at 2012. I ain't get on this motherfucker to 2020 something. He told me that back in 2012 when I first came out. That second week home, he did a video with me. That shit. The first day, the next day, I got over 50,000 views from that video. It was me and my mans, and then I had him take it down because we were still all on parole. And we was like, yo, we bugging. Yo, Saab, take that down. We ain't supposed to be together. And he took it down. You know what I'm saying? Because we was all on parole. You know, parolees ain't supposed to be together. But then once we all got off parole, then that's when I went back on Sonetta channel and did another video with just me. But yeah, man, I've been doing the work. Listen, and I've been doing the work. It ain't like I've been doing the work since I've been home. I've been doing the work from in the joint. I've been doing the work from in prison for years. I've been part of the youth awareness program, the community awareness program from in jail. I've had sheriffs, lawyers, judges write for me on my behalf when I went to parole board. I had them tell me, yo, man, we need you out here in these streets, man. We need you to come to our communities and talk to these kids, man. The kids, when all the kids wrote me letters. The kids wrote back to the prison. We had over 95% of the kids get back on the right track, treat their parents right, do the right thing, go back to school. I had them. I was worse in jail when it came to talking to these kids. The YouTube, I be talking shut up and all that shit. And there, I'm in your face. I got you. They used to put the little kids in the cell with me, and I wild on them. I mean, motherfucker, them kids be leaving crying. I would never come to jail. Not with that big nigga. So you gotta, but the whole thing is this, right? Motherfucker gotta do the work, man. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You gotta do the work. All that money, all that flash and all that don't mean nothing. The game is about pulling somebody back up. You never see a Brinks truck following a hearse. I'm not gonna take this shit to my grave with me. I'm gonna make sure that I leave something behind for these kids to have something to build off of, man. I'm not gonna be fucking up my community mentally. You know what I'm saying? He still got that fucking stupid slave mentality. He's sitting up there talking about his own kids. But someone talk about his own fucking kids. And if y'all don't think he disrespected, I'm about to make a video on that with him. All the videos with him going at his children. Who the fuck disrespect their children on social media? Over 300,000 people watch this shit.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
What's the name got over 300,000 views? What's the name? Academics. Where he disrespecting his own children. So if he disrespect his kids, you know what he'd do to you. If he don't care about his kids, you know he don't care nothing about you, so he can't talk community shit.
So 10, was Doggie Diamonds on Clubhouse with you at one point?
Yeah.
I could have sworn you guys had a cool build on there. You know, he was on there breaking down some intellectual shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we was on there before. Doggie Diamonds ain't no motherfucking dumbass dude. Doggie Diamonds is a smart dude. If he wasn't, and he wasn't on that right time, I wouldn't have been fucking with him. I fuck with dudes who's on the right path. And if you're not on the right path, I'm gonna help guide you and get you on that right path. And if you're not with it, then you know what? Fall to the waistline. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing like with Zip with the Drip. When he came out, he's riding with Hassan, and then this whole thing started coming. I'm like, you know what? This motherfucker here. Go sit on the side with Hassan, man, because you're gonna see what real life is like, man. You still in jail. You still on jail time. You still with this fool.
So what was the whole thing with Zip with the drip, man? If we could venture off into that real quick.
Well,
You messed
Zip with the drip. Listen, Zip with this the deal with Zip with the drip, right? Bimmy was having a studio built for top youth for me. Zip with the drip. He was going to bring in Hassan Campbell. He had Queen's Flip. All the top YouTubers. He had a big ass studio, state of the art shit. Everybody get their own room, get their joint made up the way you want it, everything. So Bim whole thing was, yo, 10. I just don't want you to fuck everything up. You and Hassan fighting and this and that. I said, man, fuck that nigga. When I see him, it's on. So his whole thing was like, yo, nah, man, you gotta do it for me. I said, all right, I'll be easy. I'll fall back. I'm good. Yo, you sure? I'm good, man. Go ahead, man. So he calls Hassan and tell him, yo, I've got the studio going, boom, 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 this and that. First Hassan was like, nah. Then he was like, all right, come on, let's do it. I'm with it. We gonna do it. I'm with it. He got him on board. He went to Zip. Yo, Zip, what's up, man? You gonna get down with this joint? I'm gonna build a studio. I'm gonna have you in there. Boom. He was like, I don't know. I gotta talk to Hassan first. He go to Hassan. Yo, Hassan, what you think about with Bimmy, this and that, and that, and that? Hassan was like, nah, don't do it. We ain't fucking with that. He come back. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with it. So I go back to Zip. I said, hold on, Zip. You say you ain't fucking with it because you ride with Hassan. Yeah, that's my man. I gotta stick with him because of you. Homie, he already agreed to do it. And he told you don't do it. Fuck is you talking about? So then now Zip like, oh shit, word, he gonna make a video about him. And then they do this shit, they go back and forth, but they kiss and they make up, right? So then now Zip started going at Math Hoffa in reference to the Troy Ave interview that he did. Him and China Mac, because China Mac is Zip man too. So they talking about you talk about an open case and all this other shit, right? My issue came, hold on, Zip, you talking all this shit to Math Hoffa. Hassan is your man. He told on me on national TV, on YouTube. He said 10 toes down is getting $50,000 from PPP loans from different companies. I hope the feds come lock you up. He told right there on TV. Zip with the drip justified it, saying, you know, Hassan, this be saying anything, no, nothing never happened. How the fuck you know if nothing never happened? How you know if the feds ain't come talk to me, nigga? You don't know what the fuck happened. All right, fuck it. Granted, you want that? How about this? You going at Math Hoffa for talking about an open case, but at the same time, you still cool with 1090. I mean, you still cool with China Mac, who was 1090 Jake's man. So why not going at China Mac for still being cool with him? You know what I'm saying? So now all this shit start becoming my problem now, because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, I got to hold these niggas accountable. How you gonna be cool with China Mac and he's cool with 1090 Jake, and 1090 Jake is a rat? They proved it. You going at 1090 Jake, but you ain't saying nothing to China Mac because that's your man. So you ain't gonna say nothing about that. You ain't gonna say, and then China Mac is going at Math Hoffa. Yo, I'm not fucking with Math. I'm not watching the show no more. He spoke about an open case, but then if you look at China Mac joint, China Mac is talking about Blue Boy's open case. And they say what happened. He say, oh, he shot a dude. He did and that. Hold on, wait a minute. That's an ongoing case, nigga. How you talking about him when you just spoke about Math Hoffa and Homie?
Facts.
You bugging. So now I'm like, Zip, how you not checking your man on that? He talking about an open case. And you're talking about shutting Math down. Why not shutting the Chinese boy down? Why not shutting 1090 Jake down? Why not shutting, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Show favoritism and all that, man. I ain't with all that. That's why motherfuckers don't be liking me. No, 10 toes down, accountability. Fuck all that, man. My thing is I hold people accountable, and I want y'all to hold me accountable. If I do something, if you know anything about me, bring it up. Put that shit. I'm gonna fuck when you call me. Just make a video about it, nigga. Hold me accountable on my shit. And if it's the truth, I man up to it, nigga. Yeah, that's what's up, nigga. That's what I did. But if it's a lie where niggas just start making up shit, man, go eat some dirt. Eat dirt. But that's my thing. Like, yo, let's do this, dude. And then dudes get upset and all that. Yeah, you that upset? Then I'll pull up to you then, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'll pull up. I'll pull up to where you at. Give me your address. And then when it turned to that, now dude start some other shit. Oh, he pulled up to my house where my kids at. Nigga, you told me to pull up. Shut the fuck up, coward. That's why I'm just fed up with all of these dudes. Like, I'll beat you up. We don't need no guns. We don't need knives and all that. Let's live another day. Let's fight. Because y'all on here talking tough. I will pull up on you and bust your ass. That's it, man. I'm done talking to these suckers because these dudes chumps. They fronting, man. Like they on the screen. They fronting. I've been to prison 21 years. I seen the tough guys. See the difference when you in the street? 30 dudes can walk past you. Out of that 30, about 2 of them will be tough because you don't know. But in jail, 30 niggas can walk past you. All 30 is tough. So you start weeding out who's the real tough motherfuckers, who the punks. I can read people. I went to school. I studied this shit. I was a criminal. I still got criminal mentality. You never get rid of that. I still know how to read a punk bitch ass nigga. I know what a Vic look like. I know what a soft dude look like. Hassan Campbell was soft. Real tough gangster motherfuckers don't talk like that. They don't talk that shit. They don't talk our snot box. No. Motherfuckers ain't talking that on TV. Get the fuck out of here. Just remember this video, man. Hassan Campbell said he was on a run from the police. He went to Connecticut for a murder. The police came to the house. When they locked him up, put him in the car, he said they drove him straight to McDonald's. What the fuck is that? First 48, they bring McDonald's to you in the room to get you to start snitching or give you a cigarette. He said it on the video. They took me straight to McDonald's. They only get you McDonald's if you tell us. They're gonna get you McDonald's if you're not telling. Get the fuck out of here, man. You got McDonald's because you telling. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't care what you tell me. He could talk all that gangster shit, all that killer shit. My response is, you a killer, you a gangster, you knock a snot box. All I gotta say is don't miss, bitch. That's what I tell him. Don't miss. Because you know if you miss, nigga, I'm doing generational murders. That's it, nigga. I don't play that, man. I don't get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas is weak, man. I hate these. I hate these weak smile motherfuckers. I hate them.
Yo, 10. Let me ask you, why do you think Hassan considers it soft if you carry a legal firearm?
Say that again?
Why do you think Hassan considers it soft if you carry a legal firearm?
Man, I got a legal one. I got it. I tell brothers on my channel, you can get a legal firearm with a felony. These are the steps you got to take in order to get it. Motherfucker ain't soft. Motherfucker smart. A legal firearm? He wish he had a legal firearm. Motherfuckers is smart. So you mean to tell me a dude is soft that got a legal firearm, right? But when you go on the road, you got these ex-cops and all these people that's watching you with legal firearms. Are they soft? No. Having a legal firearm is smart. Fuck, I look like walking around with a... He ain't got... You know what, man? All that talking he doing here, do you really think that he's riding around with a gun on him? As paranoid as he is? He does that to keep you off him, to throw you off, to make you think he got a gun. So you think twice about running down on him because you fall into that belief system that, damn, he probably got a gun on him. Fuck out of here, man. Got no gun on him. You seen the last joint when he ran in the building, motherfucker trashed the car and all that, went all up in the apartment and all that. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it's like, what makes someone soft because they have a legal firearm? Do you consider that soft? It's not like the man is a police officer. Doggie Diamonds, if he has a legal firearm, he went and obtained a license. So yeah. I don't understand why that's considered soft.
That's not considered soft. In his eyes, he could call it soft. Listen, the police ain't soft. The police is the biggest gang in America. Fuck out of here. They ain't soft. They be killing motherfuckers, stomping motherfuckers out. That ain't soft. The motherfuckers is gangster. He the soft one. You soft, nigga. When you went to jail, you was bending over. You get, and he got at you, Mike. Yeah, the colonizer. Yeah, the same colonizer you went and made sure that you ate 3 meals a day when you was locked up. The same colonizer you was bending over and open your ass to. Fuck out of here. You talk this white black shit, but then when you put yourself in that situation, he's no longer a colonizer now. But now he make you a colonizer. See, they play the race card. They jump to the race card when they know they can't win in no other battle. He can't out talk you. He can't outsmart you, think you. He can't outdo you in nothing. Fuck the numbers. The numbers mean nothing. It's what the people pay attention. It's what moves the people. Everybody on his channel is not moved by him. They're entertained. They're not moved by him. You got to move the people. He can't listen. You want to see where the power at? I guarantee you this. Tell him, let's make a bet. We ain't got to fight or nothing. Let's make a $10,000 bet. I'm gonna give you a week. I want you to bring over 1,000 people, because you say you get over 20,000 in your chat. Bring over 1,000 outside for a rally. Let's see how many people come outside for this nigga. Let's see how many people standing outside to rally for something. Pick a case that's going on out here. I want y'all to come out and walk with me. They got a brother locked up. We need to fight for him. He's innocent. Do that. He ain't doing that. My son could do it. Tamika Mallory could do it. All the people he took, Jay Prince could do it. All these people he talk about, they could do it. They gonna come outside for him.
10.
They ain't coming out.
Yo, 10. Why do you think Hassan thinks being smart and educated is corny? He's calling Doggie Diamonds Poindexter.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, only a dummy would call a smart person stupid. He's a dummy. He's a 5th grader. I mean, sometimes I look at it right and I be like, damn, I can't blame him because he can't think past go. Like, he's really like stupid. He's really not an intelligent guy. He really, if you look at a video, if you go look at his videos, look at 10, pick any 10 videos. He's talking about the same exact thing. His word and his language, nothing changes. Nothing. Yo, all right. Yo, Mikey T, all right, so since I've been out, right, I've been on my accountability shit, right? You know, that's what I'm about.
What's up?
10 Toes Down is about accountability. That's what I came on YouTube with. Nobody was talking that talk. That's my talk. That cocksucker went on Tasha K and she said, what are you about? And she asked him some question. That motherfucker said, I'm about accountability. He said, I tell people, if you're not about accountability, and then he was just talking accountability. I said, oh shit, this motherfucker took my whole shit and went to Tasha K with it. If that motherfucker ever, huh?
That's you know what I mean? Because like sometimes I seen a live that you did like a men versus women live earlier or something, what women do. And you know, that's the angle you got to go when you go to Tasha K though. You know what I mean? So that's why he did that, 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he took an angle that you do so effortlessly. You know, you do all the gangster rah-rah shit, but then you also do that element of like where like just regular talk, you know what I mean? Like broad shit, you know what I mean? Where like I seen one of them come into my phone earlier. I don't remember off the top because it's not necessarily something that I'm in tune with, but it's something that, you know. What was your live from earlier today called, 10? Or your video that you dropped today?
The which one?
What video did you drop today? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Oh, nah. Oh, no, I didn't drop it. I was going to go live, but I didn't do it. I took it off. It was about something about women. Something about women.
Do you remember the headline?
Yeah. I forgot what it was. Something about women or let's talk something about women. I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah, that was like some Tasha K shit. You know what I mean? That's why you tap into your element right there, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can tap into that Tasha K shit. You know what I mean? If a female has you on her show, she ain't gonna have to talk about war stories for an hour. You know what I mean?
We ain't talking war stories. We're not going war stories on my.
So it's gonna be straight hip hop. You know, I'm kind of like a hip hop head. I don't really explore that. Oh, they want me to ask you about Hassan being on the Tribe Called Quest album cover.
Come on, man. Everybody know Hassan was getting that backside dug out. and Q-Tip and all the rest of the motherfuckers. Everybody know that they was. That's why he always talk about the door, the door, the door. Homie went through the door. He probably was the youngest kid that ever went through the door. Hassan Campbell was the youngest dude that went through the door. He went through the door with the rest of them. You ain't getting on that album cover unless you part of something. Hold on. What the fuck? What else would he be on the album cover for? He don't rap. He don't make music. He carry crates. He carry Bambaataa crates and he's standing there like he's security. Why are you on the album cover? You know why? Because you played part in certain situations when it came to them big orgies that he talk about. Come on, you know when the picture time come, yo, get Hassan, put his picture up there. Yeah. Because all he really wanted to be was down. That was his thing. He always wanted to be down. That's how Bambaataa was able to get him, was able to manipulate him. And that's my issue with him. Like, yo, listen, you doing all this gangster tough talk shit, and you're not teaching nobody about the manipulation game or how they play kids and get them to be able to molest them. Teach them about the little secret little shit that goes on and how they able to get these kids, man. Because the same thing, ain't nothing changed yet. Even with these young kids now, with the drill music and all that coming up, you got to tell them about the industry and all these little doors that you're gonna have to walk through. He don't tell them about that though. I think he's still part of that shit.
Yeah, he just converted to like you know what I mean, the straight up gangster shit. You know what I mean? It's like he just went like after when 50 Cent came out and Ja Rule just went completely gangster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, man, do you think it's a coincidence that Doggie did an interview with Charleston White and now Hassan Campbell is in his feelings? You know what I mean?
Nah. Doggie, listen, man. That's Doggie's platform. That's his channel. He could do an interview with whoever the fuck he want to do an interview with. You gonna tell a man not to do an interview with him because you got a problem with this man? That's not how it works. If that's the case, then why the fuck you on here then? You shouldn't even him, Hassan Campbell, he shouldn't even be on this motherfucker. Doggie Diamonds do interviews with whoever the fuck he feel people want to hear their story. Whoever he feels is worthy of being on his platform. So you can't tell another. That's like me coming at you, yo, Mikey T. Yo, you just had this nigga on there. Why the fuck you do that, man? Yo, you know, get the. I sound stupid coming at you like that. In fact, I should be applauding you for having a motherfucker on your channel.
Yeah, you know, I got.
That's why. Listen, you know one thing. Let me tell you something, right? And I never even told nobody this, right? Listen, facts. Niggas know I don't be capping. I don't be making shit up. Facts. Hassan Campbell called me, right? This is at the time with Bimmy with the joint, right? He calls me, yo. He called me talking about Charleston White. So once he started talking about him, I said, I fucks with Charleston White. You're like, what you mean you fuck with him? I fucks with him. I talked to Charleston White. I had a conversation with him. Charleston White made a video about me, about the conversation that me and him had. Charleston White was schooling me to the game. Charleston White said 10 toes, you ain't doing it right. You're supposed to have more numbers. You're supposed to be getting more money than that. Fuck YouTube. You got to get on StreamYard. I mean, you got to get on Spotify. You got to get on Apple. You got to get on this. You got to do that. Yo, man, we got to work together, man. Come on down to Texas, man. I'll take you up under the wing up over here, man. I'll show you how it's done, man. I'll show you there's mad money out here. I said, yeah. Then he started breaking shit down. I told Hassan, I said, yo, Charleston was putting me on all kind of shit, man. Word up, man. He said, word. So how much money Charleston getting? I said, the fuck this nigga asking me? I said, I don't know how much money he getting. What the fuck you asking how much money he getting? You think it's real what he's really saying? Yeah, it's real what he's saying, nigga. Yeah, it's real. He official. Oh, so you think that? Yeah, I don't think that. I know that he's willing to speak because Shannon Briggs is my man. And Shannon Briggs is cool with Charleston, and that's who linked us together. Shannon was like, yo, y'all, because me and Charleston just go at it. He said, y'all got to come together, man. I was like, yo, I ain't never have no beef with Charleston. You know, my shit is be about accountability. I just didn't like the way he delivered his message. I believe that within it, he got a lot of valid points, but the way he delivers it is fucked up. But I said, you know what? Sometimes when we got to serve each other with some information, you know how you feed a baby some cake and then you give them the medicine. Yeah, eat the cake, eat the medicine. You be tender with them, but sometimes you gotta just shove it down their fucking throat. Eat the medicine before it can help you. And sometimes we need that medicine as black people because from slavery, we was tough, we was strong, we was able to take everything. And then when they so-called freed us, we started getting comfortable. They start pampering us, and we start getting soft. And now I believe that Charleston White is saying, you know what? I'm gonna go into a character. He tells you. I've looked at Rudy Ray Moore, I looked at Eddie Murphy, and I've seen the characters. He was the Dolomite, and I'm in the character. So if he telling you I'm a character, this ain't really what I believe. This ain't really what it is. I'm gonna be a character, and I'm gonna shake the algorithm. When I turn his TV off, I'm going over here to this community center to talk to these children. I got this organization going on. You think he talk around them kids like that when he's speaking? No. He goes into his natural. That's when he's Charleston White. But when he's on here, he's in character. He's somebody else. Which all of these motherfuckers do it. Hassan Campbell going to character. All the eyes and the acts and all that. Do you really think this motherfucker really that tough? Motherfucker ain't that tough, man. Hold your head on the water for 15 minutes. Let's see if you survive. Get the fuck out of here. What make you tough? What you did to make you tough, you beach ball? Get the fuck out of here. He fat, he out of shape, flabby and sick. Larry Holmes, he can't run a block. He don't even smoke. He'll get washed. He can't. Where he tough at? What did he survive? What did you survive? You willing participant? You was fucking Bambada. He was fucking you. He said he was bringing the kids there. He went out scouting. He was a scout to bring young kids there, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Motherfucker tired of that suck ass nigga. And New York done got so fucking weak. See, if it's Philly, they would have been knocked his head off. Philly, don't be Philly, Jersey, and all that. That's the old New York. This new New York shit, weak spine, tight jean wearing niggas. Philly would have knocked his head off. They would have smoked him. He would have been right on fucking Siegel Street somewhere, blinking, or Jersey and Patterson somewhere.
So, yo, 10, man. Do you think it irritates Hassan that Doggy and Whack 100 are on Clubhouse clowning the shit out of him and he's nowhere to be found?
Listen, man, let me tell you something. Hassan Campbell loves abuse. He loves the pain. He loves it. He act like he don't. Because he's bipolar. So 1 minute, I don't want pain. Oh, you give it to me, daddy. Give it to me. He don't know what the fuck he want, man. That's how he is, man. That's how he is. Listen, all along he's telling everybody, why you saying my name? He going in on me. Yo, stop saying my name in your videos. Wax Dog, everybody. Yo, these niggas be saying my name. They won't get no views, this and that. I had a video. I told all of them, don't say his fucking name no more. Don't nobody say his name. Y'all can call him the fifth grade, but don't say Hassan Campbell. Don't put his pictures in your video, nothing. He make a video the next day. I told him, I said, yo, he gonna make a video. He gonna make a video about this right here. Trust me. Because he gonna be scared that his name not gonna, we gonna get him out that algorithm through our videos. Let him do his own work and get his name in there. He made a video the next day talking about, yo, this and that, then behind the bar, yeah, you trying to blackball Hassan. What do you mean blackball? He asked for this. He said, don't say his name no more. I delivered the message. Don't y'all say his name no more. And now he get mad because we don't want to say his name no more. Fuck that. But then dudes start falling off the waistline. Yo, they start saying that. I say, God damn, man, y'all just couldn't hold out. We could have did 6 months straight. Nobody say shit.
Facts. Y'all should have hollered at me, man. Let me know. So I could have gotten, I could have got in sync with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so now Math Hoffa is the new dude on top. Check this out, 10. So Math is the new dude on top, but who gave Hassan a chance before you were on Math Hoffa's barbershop chair? You were on Doggie's show. So doesn't that actually make Hassan look like a major clout chaser right here?
Hassan is the biggest clout chaser on YouTube. He's the biggest clout chaser. He'd talk about the person just to get a response for the clout, like Styles P. He tried to come at Styles P, then he apologized. But he just wanted a response from Styles P. He get at everybody. He say something about everybody just to get a response, and he apologized. Jim Jones, Mano. He say something about everybody, then he apologized. He just want to get a response because he's chasing that clout. My son, when Shannon Briggs got that fight for them, was gonna give them each 50,000. Hassan ain't want that smoke. He was talking all this. I fuck my son up. He want to fight him. When they put that money up, all right, we gonna put y'all in the ring with him and Trife Gangster. He ain't want no smoke. I got COVID. He ended up catching COVID. He had COVID for the last 7 years. He had COVID before COVID came out. Like what? It was lying dormant in my system. Once y'all said boxing glove, the COVID came up. Man, get the fuck out of here.
10. Hopefully that's a brief technical difficulty from 10. You guys, everybody subscribe to 10 Toes Down while I got a second. Subscribe to 10 Toes Down, y'all. If you have not yet, subscribe to my guy, run his numbers up. 10. My bad. Here, let me let 10 get situated. Okay, 10 just logged out. He's going to log back in, I'm sure. Unless his phone died, then it might take an extra minute. But for everybody tapping in, here we go again. Just to give everybody an overview, Hassan Campbell woke up one morning and he decided to go on a 3-hour rant like he usually does, and he dissed Doggie Diamonds. So that's what we're talking about tonight.
I don't know what the fuck happened with this shit.
All right, Gucci, we're back on.
Yeah, this shit went off.
Well, you're back and we're good. So let me see where we're at with this. So let me ask you, man. It was brought up, I believe Doggie brought it up, how there was a rumor of a podcast with you, Doggie,
And Whack 100.
Is there any truth to that rumor?
Nah, man. Remember I told you what Bimmy was doing? Getting all the big podcast. He was trying to get Doggie Diamonds. Whack 100 wasn't even in the equation. Hassan just made that shit up. Because when I spoke to Doggie, he was like, "Yo, I said, nah, that's that nut nigga. What the fuck we gonna get Whack 100 to get in the man? Get the fuck that nut nigga making that shit up. He just throw some shit out. I don't know if he hear voices or if somebody really tell him this. I don't know what the fuck it is with him, but he'd just yell anything.
Yeah, man. I think he'd be trying to cause confusion like that shit he did with Zip with the Drip, telling him to deny the show when he had already got on the phone and, approved the show. Just to
Yeah, that's a fact. He gonna approve it, then tell the next man, nah, don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. I said, what's wrong with you? You bugging. He like, what happened? And he's sitting there like a deer in headlights. Like, motherfucker, Hassan agreed to do it and told you don't do it.
What he was really trying to do was slow up Zip with the Drip.
Yeah, look, and he's the one that helped put Zip out there and get him on. So now he sees Zip really got some traction. He really don't like that. He don't even want to see you win. He don't want to see you win. I'm telling you, let Swelly start winning. Watch what happened with him and Hassan. It ain't been a person out here that hasn't fell out with Hassan. Always on account of him saying or doing some dumb shit. Always. Tell you, always. He has to fuck up a relationship with somebody. It ain't right unless there's some conflict between him and somebody else.
So Hassan said it's all over for Doggie Diamond's channel, but he said that before about countless people. Do you think he has the strength to shut down or cancel somebody?
How the fuck he gonna do that? Unless his name is Hassan YouTube Campbell. How the fuck he gonna do that? Hell no. He said the same thing about Sonetta. Oh, your channel this, your channel that. Sonetta still packs the building. Hassan still get his views. Doggie Diamonds still get his views. He still got good content. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's over for your lover, the jerk off king. Two fingers in the booty Gotti. That's what it's over for. Two fingers in the booty. Come on, man.
So overall, who do you believe has the better channel, Doggie and Hassan, and who would you rather watch?
You know, Doggie got a better channel because he got better content, man. He got way better content than that crab cake. Let me tell you something. Listen, Mikey, facts. Hassan never did a video, an interview with anybody until I told him to do it. Right? Hassan Campbell never spoke about accountability until I started talking about it. Hassan Campbell never started talking all of this. You see, if you paid attention to it, you would see, you'd be like, hold on, wait a minute. That's 10 toes down right there. I am the one who got it that lame, in which I thought that he was going to, make a change in his channel and do things differently. But he just got worse. He's just a stupid motherfucker, man. I'm the one that was trying to, everybody, oh, you hating on him. How am I hating on him when I got him a lawyer? I got him a lawyer. I got it on record. I told that nigga talk shit, and I played the recording, bitch. He ain't never say nothing to me no more. He fell back. The shit Doggie did, I did it, and I said, nigga, I played the tape, nigga. I called you, and I had the lawyer on the phone, and I said, the lawyers said, you got a case. You could get Ben Bada. Because the lawyer was like, yo, it's my family lawyer. It's my lawyer. It's a family lawyer. He said, well, how much is the guy worth? I said, he worth a couple million. He said, all right, so we're going to go after the money. He said, well, did this guy, this and that? I said, hold on. I can't answer all the questions. Let me call him. I called him. He was like, yo, the people doing something with the door. I said, fuck that door. You ain't fixing the door. Something in his house or something. I said, you ain't fixing it, nigga. All the lawyer needs to answer a couple of questions. I answered like 10. He need to answer like 3 questions. Man, he was like, all right, call me back. I said, all right. So I tell the lawyer, we're going to call him back. So the lawyer said, matter of fact, you know what? Just come down to the office. So I called him back. When I called somebody, I said, yo, just come down to the lawyer office, man. I'm telling you, man, because that deadline date was coming. I said, go down to the office. The lawyer got you, yo, because he like, yo, how much I got? You ain't got to pay nothing, nigga. They gonna get you that bread, man. I'm telling you, man. They one of the biggest firms in New York, nigga. This is my family lawyer, nigga. Fuck you talk about. He ain't even come through. He ain't go through with it, man. That motherfucker, he ain't want to do it. He ain't want to do it. He said he still loved Ben Bada. He ain't want to do it.
Crazy. When everyone else wouldn't have Hassan on their channel, Doggie had him on his show, even though he could have faced huge ramifications. Where is the loyalty to Doggie Diamonds?
There is no loyalty. Like I told you, when I used to talk to Doggie Diamonds off the channel, off screen, Doggie Diamonds was still backing Hassan Campbell up. He was still backing him up. He was loyal. Because he could have easily flipped with me. And we could have rolled together. But he ain't never do it. He ain't never do it.
So 10, moving on to Hassan's response to Doggie Diamonds, which
that shit was weak. That wasn't even a response. That shit was weak.
He said, Doggie Diamonds, I wish him the best of luck. He has a failing channel, and he's at the end of his rope, at the end of his life. He has a failing channel, and this is where he really pushed it too far. He said he is over there sucking Whack 100's D, and Whack doesn't give a F about him. Whack 100 be shitting on Doggie Diamonds.
So you mean to tell me that he going at Doggie Diamonds for rocking with Whack 100 when this is the same cocksucker who was rocking with Whack 100. He was with Whack 100, 100%. Listen, if Whack 100, after they did that little interview with him and Tekashi 69, if Whack didn't go to Clubhouse that next day and talk shit about Hassan would have still been riding with him. That's 1,000% facts. He would have still been riding with Whack 100. He probably would have been dead because Whack 100 was trying to get his ass to LA to set him up and had probably one of them Bloods crip walk on him. But Hassan was riding with fucking Whack 100. 100%. That was his man. Look, and he riding with Whack 100 all of that time, and Whack don't even know that this nigga done disrespected your artist, the game. You gotta listen to it, man. I don't even know how nobody even catch the part when Hassan Campbell and Whack 100 was talking, and somebody told him on Clubhouse, say, yo, he was talking about the game. And Whack was like, who? He said, Hassan. He said, nah, he said, nah, man. He been talking about the game about, he said some shit about the game. And Whack said to Hassan, you said some shit about my homeboy? Hey, nigga. Hey, you said something about my homeboy. He went straight LA on him. I thought I was in the South Central movie. That motherfucker Whack went straight. Did you say something about my homeboy? Hassan fucking folded. He started talking dibble dabble like a baby. The nigga was like, I don't remember. He said, did you ever make a video about game? Hassan was like, I don't remember. You gotta go check. I said, look at this coward. The baby came out of that nigga, man. I said, oh man. This is crazy. Whack punked his punk ass. Whack punked him. On that Clubhouse, Whack punked him. All the punk came out of him. He didn't expect that. Because Whack said, if you said something about my homeboy, then he went off on something else. I was like, damn, motherfuckers ain't getting this? I thought they was going to take it and run with that. Hassan folded, but they were so stuck on the tape that Hassan was putting out on Whack. They were stuck on that. But Hassan was riding with Whack 100. The same thing with Five Guard, right? If Hassan never said that shit about Five Guard, and he had selling drugs and all that other shit, Five Guard still would have been with Hassan Campbell.
Hold on. So what were you saying Hassan said about Five God?
When he was saying about, Five Guard carry guns, he sell drugs, he said all this shit about Five Guard. If Hassan never said that about him, he would have still been riding with Hassan right now. He would still been riding with him.
What platform did he say that on? Did he say that when he was with academics, or did he just say that on his
No,
own?
he just said it on his own platform. He was live. He made a live talking about Five Guard when Five Guard was locked up and came out the hospital, and Five Guard didn't even know. They still was cool. He was mad that Five Guard came home from jail from out the hospital and went and did a video with the Korean dude, from the Soul. He went and did a video with him, so Hassan got mad and went live and made a video and was talking about Five Guard selling drugs. He be cheating on his girl. I mean, he was going ham on Five Guard, and then that's when Five Guard went at him, and then that's what broke the whole thing up. But my thing is, if Hassan didn't do that, Five Guard would have still been with him. Because the same thing Five Guard talking, that's my talk. That's what I've been doing. I've been talking like that. Now Five Guard done grabbed my torch and started doing it. I was going at him like that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, what do you think about that, 10? Like, how do you feel? How do you feel about how Five God has picked up the torch, so to speak?
I was saying to Five God, welcome home, young brother. Welcome home. That you finally got a rude awakening, because if you didn't get it, you still would have been drinking a Hassan Campbell Kool-Aid. So welcome home, and finally you see the big picture. That this motherfucker is full of shit. I used to listen, when he was with him, I used to be going at Five God. Like, what the fuck is this little nigga? Fuck did you talk about, nigga? All your niggas get it. I was going at him because I'm like, this little dumbass nigga don't even know what he in for. Like, is he crazy or something? And then now look, and then he start with all of this bull. Yeah, Five God was gonna kill you after. Yeah, whatever, nigga. Don't miss. I don't miss all that suck shit. But look, me and Five God going back and forth, right? We making each other enemies. I don't like him. He don't like me. Whatever I see you in the streets, niggas on. Find out Five Guard was cool with my little brother. Him and my brother, that's his man. So somebody else told me, yo, you know Five Guard is cool with your brother? No, he was saying Jay Connor. He wasn't Five Guard. He was saying a dude Jay Connor. I'm like, nah, that nigga ain't cool with my brother. Fuck out of here. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, man, they cool, real cool. That's his peoples, man. Yo, I'm telling you, trust me. And then me and Five Guard kicking and shit. He was like, yeah, that's my bro. Yo, send me a picture of your brother. He said, yeah, man, that's my bro, man. Yo, that nigga fed me. He took care of me. I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's my little brother, man. What you talking about? Now, look, man, you going at it. Small world. We don't even know. We about to go at it. And you peoples with my little brother. And then the same thing with fucking Swelly. He got Swelly all in the camera, this and that. But I'm looking at Swelly. I'm like, Swelly don't even know that me and him got a connection. Fuck is going on here? So when I spoke to Swelly, I said, yo, you know who my motherfucking daughter is, nigga? I told him my daughter name. He said, oh, shit, yeah, I know your daughter. I said, yeah, nigga, that's my daughter, nigga. I know who you are. I know we hang out, everything, nigga. I know who you are. Like, bro, I said, yeah, look. Now, this dummy right here got you, like, backing him, got me thinking you backing him when I already know who you are. I know where you at and all that, but you don't even know that you know me. We got a connection. And then his other man, right? Hassan, other man, he put him on the camera. I was live one day and Hassan came on my live with Swelly and Checkmate. And me and Checkmate started talking. Once Hassan seen the conversation was going good, he snatched the camera from Checkmate and shut it down. Yeah, fuck that. Boom, 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 shut it down. The next day, me and Checkmate was in Harlem. Because Checkmate is cool with my people. I fuck with official dudes. I don't put it out there. I fuck with official dudes. Real gangster motherfuckers. Real dudes that's hustlers. Real niggas that's still in the streets. Real dudes that lay shit down for me. Like, yo, what, 10? You give me the word. So when he came down, yo, listen, man. I already know who you are. I know who your people is. Nigga, my man, they right there with him. I don't cap, nigga, they right there. Nigga, 10 toes down, shaft. All he gotta do is give me the word, nigga. We moving. But my thing, they know how I am. No, I'm not on that time, nigga. I'm not giving a word. I'm not giving nothing, nigga. The federal government, fuck that shit. We ain't gotta do this shit violently. I want to bust his ass with the hands. Get that message back to him. Tell him let's fight. That's it. Let's fight. With the hands. We could do it for money and all. We could do it for the YouTube, but we could do it for the streets and just fight in the street. Give a fuck how it go down. Now, if you want to go to the guns, then I guess I got to bring out my legal weapons and then that's it. But other than that, all that extra shit, that's not even called for, man. That's you doing too much now, man. That's way too much, bro.
So moving on from there, I guess actually that's when you and Five Gone would go on to make that video together.
No. Before that, see, me and Five Guard still wasn't really cool yet because matter of fact, Five Guard made a video and I was holding him accountable because he said about the train station situation where the people killed the people in the train station. And he said to the young boys, your moms will go down there and have target practice on the mentally ill and the homeless people. And then I said something like, the fuck is you talking about? You bugging, Nick. And went at him on that. And then we kept going back and forth. Yep. And then we finally had to sit down and we spoke. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your channel. I remember actually seeing that. So when you guys had linked on your channel, did that come with any repercussion from Hassan? Did he freak out about you having his main artist up on the channel?
Nah. He ain't never say nothing. And I'm surprised he ain't never say nothing about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never say nothing about it. Or
yeah, because he doesn't want to give it any more of a platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Five God's starting to get out there. His word's starting to spread.
That's a fact.
Hassan said, I want to see Doggie win, but I'm not going to play with him. He shouldn't be playing around with Whack 100, and I know he don't like it. Whack disrespected him. Gully TV used to disrespect him, and now the only reason you're effing with Gully is because you want Gully to go against me when I was trying to help both of y'all. Your channel is failing. It's all over. It's all over. Your editing skill and the rest of that, nobody cares about your corny smart ass because there's something about a Poindexter in you. I'm not playing with Doggie Diamonds neither. I want him to win, but the reality of it is his channel sucks. He does good interviews, but guess what? Nobody wants to interview with him. F him. Point I want to put out there, 10. One of the last interviews I saw from Doggie Diamonds was actually with the Lobby Boys, who Hassan Campbell has like a secret fascination with.
Yeah.
So I really don't know if you could really just say the man isn't doing interviews. You know, he had the dudes that you wish you could interview up there. Capo, Mano.
Now listen, Doggie Diamonds is a household name in a positive way. Hassan Campbell could have revamped his whole channel, and it's not like he's gonna lose anybody. I think he would have gained more with revamping his channel and just changing the language and using a different approach, and then he'll be able to come outside. See that shit he did coming outside, going in the party and all that. That's not outside. That's inside. Come outside. Outside meaning doing something in the community is outside. Helping people is outside. Not standing on the corner drinking and hanging out. That's not outside. That's inside, motherfucker. That's prison. That's inside your mentality. That's the prison mentality. The fuck out of here. That's not outside. So I think that and he talk about something you said within that reading, what you just said. Oh, Whack 100 dissing him and violating him. Africa Bambaataa violated him. He violated your thighs. He violated your butt, your mouth. He didn't do nothing. You still fuck with him. You still fuck with Africa Bambaataa. That's right, prison. Prison. A lot of us are locked up and a lot of us are locked down. A lot of us are locked up physically and we locked down mentally. That's right, prison in the mind. You a fucking slave. You a slave to your lower desires. You a slave to your criminology. That's what the fuck you a slave to. You won't understand what I'm talking about unless you've been to prison. And then you can compare the two. Going to the club is prison. What the fuck is in the club? Liquor? Hold on. Tell me what's in the club. Huh? What's in the club? That not every club. I'm talking about where he went. The club that he went to. I'm just talking to somebody in the chat. The club that Hassan Campbell went to that night. He promoted people to come to the club. That he was coming out woman. All right, so when you look at his video in the club, there was no woman. There was a bunch of men. There was a bunch of men. And apparently you ain't from New York. I know the club. It's called the Garage. I've been there plenty of time. That's where the women go. That night, it wasn't no woman up in there. It was a bunch of dudes up in there. Hard Rocks. Went in there, regular, came out drunk, belligerent. They got out of it. It's okay to go and have a nice time and enjoy yourself, but when you look at the reality of it, if you're going into a building like that, it's going to be nothing but noise and liquor, bumping, sweating, and a bunch of hard grilled niggas grilling each other. Everybody looking at everybody tough and scheming. Fuck out of here. That shit is prison. Fuck out of here.
So 10, I want to give you an opportunity to respond to what Doggie Diamonds said as well. He said, I took on hip hop for you. Nobody else would touch that. Nobody else would deal with that. I did that for you. Came out on 125th Street. You were crying. You couldn't even look in the camera. So let's go. Shall we begin? You're like a girl. You're like a little girl. You're like a girl I don't want to F with. I don't want to F with you. But yeah, that's a little portion of what he said as far as coming out. And apparently Hassan he couldn't even look into the camera. He was crying and unable to look into the camera. 125th though,
That's a fact. Him and Sonetta, my cousin Sonetta, they was out there. Word up. Listen, I don't know if I told you this before, right? But there was a time when Sonetta came to me, right? And he said, "Yo, cuz, we gotta go downtown to Fox 5 News because we gotta get Africa Bambaataa." I said, "What the fuck happened to Africa Bambaataa? What do you do?" He said he was molesting this young kid. So automatically, I'm thinking of a young kid at that moment, like Africa Bambaataa just did this shit. I'm like, word, we get in the joint, we go down to Fox 5, me and Sonetta, we down there. He got his little camera and all that. Bambaataa went in through the back way. But I never knew that he was talking about Hassan. I never knew. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about yet. And I didn't learn until
Was
years
he
later.
stuff in 10?
Huh?
Was he where was Bambaataa going when you guys were going to film it?
He was going to Lisa Evers. If you look at Lisa Evers' interview, that was the time right there. He did an interview on Lisa Evers at Fox 5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And me and Sonetta was the only people outside in the front of Fox 5 waiting for Bambaataa to come through.
Yeah, that's why Sinetta was lit as hell back then, man. You know what I'm saying? He knew
Yeah.
you know what to
Yeah.
do.
And look, I'm ready to go in to help support the young kid that got molested because everybody was believing the story when her song came out that Bambaataa molested him and everything. So when he came out, people had empathy and sympathy because a lot of people been molested before. That shit plays a big part in your mental health. That plays a big part in the communities where whatever goes in this house stays in this house. And people was able to identify with him. So then that's how when he came on the YouTube, his views and everything was able to go up so fast and people started gravitating towards him. But as you see, right, the numbers don't match the numbers. He got 400 something thousand subs, but his fucking views ain't 400 something thousand views. Usually when you got big people like that, like look, Mav Hoffa blew past him, right? His sub numbers at 700 something thousand, but you'll see his views be at 1 million and change. It'll be over whatever his subs is. That's when you know you up and you really lit because it's going over what your subscribers are. So his shit at one time was rocking like that until people got hip to him when he flipped the whole script and he went from being the victim to being the motherfucking criminal because now you become Africa Bambaataa. He's Africa Bambaataa. He done became Africa Bambaataa. He is Africa Bambaataa now.
It's like after Soldier Boy, like at first Soldier Boy was so commercial friendly, and now he just like if you've ever watched the Soldier Boy live video, now he's just like smoking blunts and drinking lean and swearing all day. You know what I mean? He went from like this
That's crazy.
friendly dude. Damn, you had actually just said something of interest there. But yeah, 10.
They weak, man. They are motherfucking weak, all of them. Even in the industry, they weak. They just like him. They be just like him, They be up on rap songs and all this and that. And when I meet them, when I see them, they fold. It's a whole different spirit when you meet them.
I wanted to ask you, 10, about working with Bimmy, man. What have you been able to learn from working with Bimmy, and how did you guys actually connect?
Listen, me and Bim just came from doing a week. What the fuck you call that shit? The weekly New York weekly shit. We just did that. We just did that in New York and Manhattan, downtown, Midtown. We just came from today, all the day. We was in New Jersey. We did the talk show. Damn, I don't forgot. But yeah, we just did a joint, just did an interview and all that, man. But Ben, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even say, yo, that's my OG, or that's my man, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And we on the same wave as far as wanting to help the community do the right thing. You gotta get Bimmy on your joint, man. He gotta give you a story about the joint that they building down in Tennessee, man. They building a big ass they got a bunch of acres. A big company, $5 billion companies. He about to be the CEO of the company and all that, man.
Yeah, he was doing major shit on television last year as well. You know what I mean? So a lot I definitely want to talk to Bimmy about. What's your take on everything going on with Gunna 10. You know what I mean? We don't know what Young Thug and Gunna spoke about behind. Was there an opportunity for Young Thug to speak to Gunna like, yo, Gunna, you got an opportunity. Everyone's about to get let out. In all honesty, Gunna, out of everybody in YSL, you're the only one that's going to make any money. So you need to take this opportunity and get out so that we can flourish with YSL or whatever, while I'm going to be locked up potentially for the next few years going through trial. What's your take on Gunna getting out of jail, being
I don't know, yo, Mike T on some real shit. I didn't even keep uh uh tabs. Yo, look, when it comes to the rap shit and rap news, I don't even be paying attention to that. Gunna, who the fuck else? Somebody else. The same thing like Jay Prince. When it comes to all the rapping and all that other shit, and people be going with that, I'm not excited. That shit don't excite me. I'm not surprised when motherfuckers start snitching and ratting and people, oh shit, yo, he's supposed to jail. That's part of the game. That's the game. If Hassan Campbell got locked up right now for a murder and somebody else did it, he telling. And people gonna be like, oh, this nigga told, yo, they gonna be so surprised. I am not excited. He's supposed to tell. You know why? Because he been telling you he gonna tell. Now when it come to YSL, all they gotta do is go back, them dudes that's down, go back and look at the motherfucker that's telling now. He had the potentials of telling. He was portraying this whole image, man. That's why people don't like 10. Because I break it down. I read you. I look at you. Oh yeah. Oh yep. This nigga fronting. He go to jail. He gonna tell. Oh, he gonna rapper. He talk about this shit. He fronting. He ain't that type of rapper. That's just what he is. He a rapper.
Even though he allegedly ran 21 Savage out of the hood, I mean,
listen, man. Let me tell you something. Killers and killed 20, 30 people. But what's his name? Sammy the Bull. He ran people out of neighborhoods. He done shot and killed people. And what he ended up doing? Telling. So I'm not excited. When they told, after Sammy the Bull told, I said, yeah, it's done for black people. Black people finished. We done. Because black people do whatever the mob do. They do whatever the mafia do because black people want to be the mafia. You know, the mob, mob ties, all these other mafia shit. Black people are done because we're going to start snitching and doing all kind of shit just like they doing. So that's it.
And how long do you think the Troy Ave Taxstone case is going to drag out?
Oh yeah, that shit been dragging out for a minute, man. I think that's what's going on, man. The longer it take, they say, the better, because that means they ain't got that much evidence, and the case is really not that strong. It's weak. If it was a strong case, they would have been like, you know what, still cut, signed, delivered. They saying Troy Ave is telling. They say we got video. Okay, show the video. Put this nigga on the stand. He want to go to trial. Get him up out of here. But being that they dragging it out, I think that it's people talking. And I think it's misinformation being given. So these motherfucking courts don't know what to do. So they got to get the solid proof on what's really going on, what's happening, and they just dragging it out, man. I think they're going to end up giving him a good cop out, and he going to cop the fuck out, and that's it. Give him a flat 15. He be out in 12 or 11, one of them. That's what I tell the kids now. Listen, look, I go to the jail. How much time you facing? Oh, they trying to give me 7.5 to 21. They trying to give. Oh, listen. Tell your lawyer to get you a flat number and cop the fuck out. Because if you play with these folks, you're gonna end up being in here with a hit number. A hit number meaning you got a number on the front, a 5 to something. It's a number on the back or life on the back. And they're going to keep you longer. But if it's a flat bid, that means that number that you got in the front is going to go to the back, and you're going to do less time, and you're going to have a date to go home. Go in there, take a trade, learn something, get into your criminal thinking, learn about yourself, come home, and be on your gangster. Gangster meaning working, building your community, your family. That's the gangster you got to be on. That's the gangster time you got to be on. Because while you gone, I tell them, listen, while you gone, Because look, you only been here about 7 months. You facing 7 years. Try to get a flat 5. You get a flat 5 in the next 2 years. You know that your girlfriend gonna be fucking somebody. What you talking about? You listen, little nigga, sit down. Your girl gonna be fucking. Okay, she fucking. Your man's and them, all them, your free Jimmy, they gone. They not gonna be screaming free Jimmy. They gone. You know your mother gonna get old. Somebody might die from cancer in your family. Somebody might catch AIDS. Somebody might get a straight bullet. I'm just giving it to a real. All this might happen while you gone. What? Nah. Yes, it's gonna happen. Okay, because we human beings, nobody's promised tomorrow. So shit is gonna be going on out here while you gone. This is the life you chose. So you know what you got to do with that, right? You got to take all that balled up anger, frustration, and energy and put it into a positive fucking outlet that you can use while you in prison, man. And you got to grow from this shit. You can't let this shit stagnate you. You put yourself here. Yo, I'm going off course, man. When I talk to kids about prison, man, and people in prison and criminals and dudes, yo, I got knocked off. You ain't getting knocked off. You walked in there. You got the key and opened the door and locked yourself up. Fuck out of here. You made a fucking choice to go in there or stay out here. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. What you talking about, 10? You made the choice to go to jail.
Well, 10, once Taxstone gets sentenced, I imagine he can potentially start working on something like that, potentially like a podcast while he's locked up. Is there any way he can do a podcast while he's locked up? Is he going to be able to?
Hell yeah. Yep. He could do a podcast right from in jail. He could do a podcast up in there. He could talk to people. He can help from up in there. They got tablets. They got shit. He could call all day. He good.
Dope. Let me see. Oh yeah, but also I wanted to ask you, man, since we're talking about it, like, what do you make of Troy Ave, like, just putting it out there so freely that he's not afraid to take the stand? Like, and look what's happened to him. You know, all the drama from Math Hoffa's show. You know what I mean? Everybody's referring to him as a snitch now. What do you think about the fact that he was literally at the top of his game, and then he put it out on record that he's not afraid to take the stand in this case?
That's how it is, man. I told you I'm not excited. They supposed to tell. The shit is not in them. The shit is not in them. The reality set in when it gets the case. Look, if he telling, right? If he's really gonna go up there and he gonna snitch and do 100%, if he do it, what's gonna happen? Ain't not gonna happen. It's gonna make him probably a better rapper. 6ix9ine did it. All the other rappers did it. What the fuck do he got to lose? Nothing. He got everything to gain by telling. Because after a motherfucker tell, right, you know what they gonna do, right? Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I clap you. They still gonna talk gangster. 6ix9ine told on the United States of America. He still came out talking tough. So what that tells you? Snitching, ratting, all that shit is done. That shit is over with. The code, there is no code. There's none of that. It's okay to tell, man. Fuck that shit. These motherfuckers done. That's it. Ain't no telling. 10 toes don't even want to be in the middle of none of that. If you telling, go on and tell, because that's what's in the bag. When you get when people be talking about, yo, I got to get the bag. Okay, you want to get the bag? You know what's inside the bag, right? You got money in there. You got bad bitches in there. You got HIV in there. You got snitches in there. All that's in this one big bag that you got. And you got to shake that bag up and then put your hand in there. And whatever you come out with, that's what you got to deal with for your life. So that you got to expect whatever's in that bag. So then now today, after being in prison for so long, I had co-defendants that dropped dimes, quarters on me. They done told everything on me. I'm up north. I done did cases. Motherfuckers done told on me. Everywhere shit happened. Told on me. Get a cutting. They tell on me. I'm locked up. They put me in fucking administrative sag and all that shit. I'm like, oh no, this ain't the way to go. Everybody telling. And I'm the only motherfucking fool that's doing the time. Man, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with it. I had to start changing my thinking, man. What's the name? Troy Ave is on camera. Everything on camera. See, that was my thing with Math Hoffa, right? Math Hoffa asked Troy Ave the same questions that Troy Ave been answering on every other fucking platform or social media that he been in. And they get mad at Math for asking that question. When he already answered it on other channels. So if Troy Ave gonna tell, hey, that's Troy Ave life. That's something Troy Ave gonna have to live with. But let me tell you one thing. Let Troy Ave tell and start coming out talking like he tough. That's when I step in. And I'm gonna hold him accountable. Listen, bitch boy, you can't be up here talking tough when you just finished telling on everybody. Rats can't be tough no more. All that tough shit goes out the window. Everything leaves. Everything goes out the window. Everything. I don't care. That's why with me, I'm not biting my tongue for nothing. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't say I'm the toughest person in the world, but I'm a tough motherfucker because I survived tough situations. So then when it came to like Alpo, I know you know who Alpo is, right?
Yes.
Alpo came home and all these dudes that was talking shit about him when he was gone and he a rat, he this and that. I used to love and being in the Red Roosters, like a little club in Harlem where he always hung out every fucking weekend. I used to love when he walked in the door because all the tough guys that was talking all that shit, shut the fuck up. He walked through, I see them nod their head at him, shaking his hand, giving him 5. And I'm like, these the same niggas that was, yeah, that nigga red ass nigga need to kill that nigga. Well, then why ain't none of y'all killing him when he walk in here? I love when he walk in. I say, yeah, here come Alpo. Here he come. Here he come. Yep, there you go right there. Yep. And I had a minor situation with him where with me and Poe. And dudes was mad at me for helping him. And the way he was going to go out. So I was like, nah, man, I don't want to see motherfucker go out like that. If he going to go out, let a motherfucker kill him. I don't want him to go out through a bitch trying to get... I mean, that's a long story. People was asking me, yo, get a story up. Yo, do the story 10. I was like, I don't know, maybe another time I talk about the shit from that to when me and him to see, because what Alpo used to do, right, this is another game he used to play my games. When he talked to you, right, away from people, he going to talk with his hands. And he gonna and people gonna think that he's screaming on you. So when he walk away from you, he gonna go to the people and be like, "Yeah, I just finished telling that bitch ass motherfucker this and that and that and that." And they gonna be like, "Oh shit, yeah, posted this and that." So when me and him was doing it, we was talking. He was putting his hands up. I start putting my hands up more. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna. He like, yo, what you doing? I said, nigga, you think I don't know what you doing? You ain't gonna be putting your hands all up, making people think you screaming on me. Fuck out of here. He's like, oh man, you a funny nigga, Chen. Yo, yeah, nigga, fuck you think this is, man, because he was I got a video that I made. I put Alpo was the puppet master for, I forgot that channel. It's another channel where I was getting at a dude where the dude was saying 10 toes down, you scared of Alpo and he in New York, that's my man. Nigga, fuck Alpo, nigga. Fuck you talking about scared of Alpo. So when I went to him, I said, yo, you better talk to your man. You got to somebody like, fuck that nigga. And Poe was like, nah, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, listen, man. He think he riding with you like somebody scared of you over here, nigga. Fuck out of here. Nobody scared of you, homie. He like, nah, I ain't saying that 10, I know. But yeah, that's another thing, man.
That's a crazy story right there, man.
Tu cama. No. Acuérdate aquí. Acuérdate, papá. Yeah, man, that's yeah, but I'm gonna get a story about what happened with Poe, right? When we first met, and he thought I was like he thought somebody sent me as a hitman to kill him.
Okay.
Word.
We talking about that tonight, or are we gonna do that another night?
Nah, we do that another time.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. What was the reaction, when Alpo, when he got shot? Where was that in? Was that in Harlem?
That was Harlem. Listen, he got shot on the hunt because what's this dude name? Brian Glaze Gibbs did a video in Harlem. He was on 149th Street saying, yeah, this is where Alpo got shot at. Boom. Glades was standing in front of the precinct. That's not where he got shot. Listen, man, I don't cap. I don't lie when it comes to this. What the fuck you lying for? I was on 151st right around the corner from where Alpo got shot. After he got shot, I drove around the block. I didn't know he got shot. I didn't know what. I heard the shots. I didn't know what was going on. I drove around the block. Police had garbage cans all in the middle of the street with lines going for people couldn't get past. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Somebody got shot? It wasn't until like about 2 hours later, because it was like something in the morning. I don't remember what time it was. Dudes came to the store and was like, yo, they just shot Alpo. I was like, word. And that's why if you look on my channel, I'm the first one that did Alpo got shot. I didn't say he got killed yet. I just knew he got shot. And I made that video at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, because I was going to the jail. And when I got to the jail, I was going to visit somebody, and I made the video in the parking lot. And I was saying, yo, Alpo just got shot, this and that, whatever. Nobody didn't know. I made the first video about it because I was out there and somebody told me, yo, Alpo got shot. I went and made the video when I went to the jail that morning. Word. But he got shot on 151st, and he drove to 149th by the precinct. And that's where he died at. And that's where Glaze was at saying he got shot dead. Nah, that's where his car crashed at. But they got the kid that did it. The kid that did it is locked up and all that shit.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Well, Ted, I appreciate you coming on the show tonight, man. I don't want to hold you up too much longer, G's.
All right, cool, bro. Cool, Mike and T.
But yeah, we'll tap in a moment, man. I appreciate you for coming in tonight.
Always, Mikey T. You know what it is, man. Always come through, B.
All right, geez. Anything else you wanted to say before I let you up out of here?
No, that's it, Mikey T. We're gonna get together again, bro.
Hell yeah,
I like the spontaneousness. I just come on. It wasn't planned for me to come on here. It's just spontaneous.
That was some real shit too, man. I do appreciate the impromptu interview.
If you would have did it early, because me and Bimmy, I just left Bim. We was together all fucking day from this morning. We met up at fucking 9:00 this morning. We've been together all morning. I would have had him on here. Yo, do the interview with Mikey T, nigga. Let's get it, nigga. Word.
Yeah, man, I want to put something official together for real. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna, take his time and shit like that, I want to put you know what I mean? I'll put something real together so I can make it official. But I definitely appreciate that, 10. I'll get back to you at ASAP.
All right, cool, Mikey.
All right, fam. I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right.
Peace. That's my guy, 10 toes down right there, y'all. My G's, 10 toes down. It's my guy. Tonight I was just going in. I was going off because Hassan Campbell just had to go on a 3-hour rant like he always does, and he dissed one of the first people that actually gave him a chance. One of the first people that actually allowed him on his platform. I'm talking about Doggie Diamonds, a.k.a. Forbes DVD. And you know what, guys? This is not the first time. See, the thing with Doggie Diamonds, the first time Hassan Campbell dissed him, Doggie took the high road. Doggie Diamonds is a bigger person than me, I've got to say, because he let him off easy. And in my opinion, he let him off too easy. Because that first response on Hassan, after Hassan was like, oh, Doggie Diamonds is trying to take my style. Doggie Diamonds is copying my style. He let him off easy. You know what I mean? He even told the people in his chat, like, yo, he told all of his subs, don't go over there and diss him. This isn't one of them type of things. He really took the high road. I was like, why the hell is he not ethering him? First of all, Doggie Diamond's channel is so much better. And if we're keeping it a buck, Hassan is the one who stole Doggie Diamond's whole format. What do you mean, Mikey T? No, he didn't. Here's what I mean. Doggie Diamonds is really woke. Not just how everyone says it. Doggie Diamonds has been woke since the 90s. It's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick with him. And if you meet him in person, he's really like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've never met Doggie in person, but he's given me a lot of game over the years. And that's why I like Doggie Diamonds. You can learn something from the guy. Like, I don't know if he's college educated, but he must read a lot of books. You can really tell he does. So Hassan Campbell, if we're keeping it real, you jack Doggie Diamond's whole format. But the way that you do it, you actually mix celebrity gossip first. I mean, look at the title of your video, Thursday Night Live, K Flock, Charleston White, and some other person. You can go look for yourself. I'm just trying to point it out. You know what I mean? You got other people's names in your headlines with the words like "shall we begin." It's actually in your headline. Okay, so you start with the gossip stuff first. So you go on and on about Charleston White, blah, 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 blah. And then you throw in the conspiracy theory stuff. You know what I mean? You throw in your conspiracy shit. And, if you actually believe Hassan Campbell, you're a certified dummy. Hassan, let me explain something to you, man. Let me explain something to you, Hassan Campbell. What did you refer to Doggie Diamonds as? You referred to him as a Poindexter? First of all, Hassan, you are a lame for using that word, man. You are a lame for using the word Poindexter. Me, Mikey T, thinks you're lame. You know what I mean? I don't even use that word. Here's the thing, though, Hassan. Here's the difference with you and Doggie Diamonds. Doggie Diamonds never claimed to rob the whole Bedford-Stuyvesant. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Yeah, he never claimed to rob the whole entire neighborhood like you claim to rob the whole entire Bronx River. When you talk to him, he's actually a humble person. Anyone that's ever had an interaction with Doggie Diamonds know that he's a likable person. So when you call him a Poindexter and make fun of his editing skills, you sound like you're hating. And I just want to say that Doggie Diamond's presentation is A1. You wish you could do that on your channel. You envy Doggie Diamonds for that. You hold up your phone and you play some guy who has a new song. He plays the song, the softest shit I've ever heard. Say yes. He has the new most zesty song where it's like, oh yeah, say yes. What are you listening to? This shit is soft. SOFT. Mr. Softy, ice cream cone soft. The more that I know, what the hell are you listening to, man? First of all, Doggie Diamonds would not play that soft ass shit. Second of all, he wouldn't hold up his phone to play that because he has a green screen. And if not, he could find a way to do it so he didn't look so corny like your presentation. So, you know what I mean? Hassan, the big YouTuber, is reading his comment section and he sees somebody comment, Doggie Diamonds was getting at you. Of course, he's ignoring everyone putting up the rainbows and everyone calling him Thizon. Moderators, get him out of here. Get them out of my chat. If you're not going to block them, I'm going to block them myself. Real tough, Hassan. That's gangster as hell, Hassan. Make sure your moderators do their jobs. That's gangster as hell, Hassan. He doesn't respond to none of them comments. But someone super chats him and he says, Doggie Diamonds was getting at you. And first of all, I want to point out that video was old. He was talking about Doggie Diamond's first response video that's actually still up on his page from a few months back. That's old. But anyways, this clown feels the need to defend himself. Doggie Diamonds was getting at me. He doesn't even know what Doggie Diamonds said. But someone in his comment section put the D battery in his back. Yup, that's right, you guys. Somebody put a $5 D battery in Hassan's back. Hassan said, Doggie Diamonds, I wish him the best of luck. He has a failing channel and he's at the end of his rope. He's at the end of his rope in his life. He has a failing channel. Now, here's what I find interesting, you guys. All right, let me not sugarcoat this shit. He has a failing channel and he's at the end of his rope of his lifeline. He has a failing channel. He is over there sucking Whack 100's D, and Whack doesn't give a F about him. Whack 100 be shitting on Doggie Diamonds. And that's where Hassan Campbell took it too far. The fact that he is that jealous of Doggie Diamonds and Whack 100 having a brief or a relationship on Clubhouse to where they get together and they do what everybody else does on Clubhouse, which is create conversation. He's that jealous. He's got to say that Doggie Diamonds is actually riding Whack 100 over that shit. Like, what the hell? Are you jealous that these guys are actually cool because Doggie Diamonds stood up for himself? Yeah, you got played by Whack, but Doggie Diamonds stood up for himself. You're that jealous of that, man. But this is what I find interesting. And, I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but I don't like the fact that Doggie and Whack are on speaking terms. They're like complete opposites to me personally. Mikey T, the movie star, I'm just saying that. I don't like why he's even talking to the guy. These two dudes have nothing in common. Hassan said, Whack 100 doesn't care about you. Well, Hassan, how about you? How about you, Hassan? Do you think Whack 100 cares about you? The man asked you the most reckless shit on Axe Podcast, and you sat there and you did nothing. You did nothing. He asked you the question. You did nothing. He doesn't care about you either. Let's be real. It's Whack 100. He doesn't care about his own artist. He doesn't care about the game. But anyway, failing channel? Guys, subscribe to my channel if you're not right now and you're watching this. Don't miss my live videos. Failing channel. Yo, bro. He's been on YouTube since like the beginning of time. I actually believe when YouTube was first out, Hassan, you don't even know how YouTube looked back in the day. Doggie Diamonds stopped making DVDs because the internet, he knew it was the new wave. He said, I'm going to make ForbesDVD.com and they can go to the website. Hassan would have said, nah, that ain't gangsta. Gangsters don't go on the internet. That's for nerds. Computers is for nerds, yo. And here you are, Hassan, patreon.com/Campbells Soup. Or whatever the hell weak-ass title you got for your Patreon. Yet here you are, gangster, quote unquote, on the internet, following Doggie Diamonds wave. I see, Hassan. Who did it first? Who did it first, Hassan? And don't you lie. Who did it first? Oh, you're pushing it, Mikey T. Stop riding Doggie Diamonds. So for y'all saying that, I just want to say, I never actually met him in person. And I never actually interviewed him. I was actually going to interview him at one point, but I didn't have the Zoom capability. He has actually done an interview on Drink Champs at this point. He had done the Drink Champs interview, so you guys can check that out. I just want to say I never met him in person. I never interviewed him, but when he has a point, he has a point. And I don't think he has a failing YouTube channel. He has 1,000 people watching depending on the topic. And he doesn't cry about how YouTube is taking people out of his video. Oh, I should really have 5,000 people watching, but I'm keeping it too real. He doesn't cry about baby shit like you do. You know what I'm saying? He actually knows the repercussions for talking about things that go against the grain. He said, I thank Doggie Diamonds for coming out and helping me with my story. But the reality of it all is their time is up. All of them Illuminati dudes. All of them Illuminati dudes. Listen to me. Listen to me, man. You have to be brain dead. That is Doggie Diamonds. You know what I mean? That's Doggie Diamonds. You must have got dropped on your dome. You know what I'm saying? You must be brain dead to be saying that Doggie Diamonds is Illuminati, Hassan Campbell. Do you even watch his show? Him and Karim Johnson? They drop jewelry stores, watches, bracelets, all on your head. Do you even watch them? They make you look like a certified clown. Huh? You feel threatened when you hear intelligent people speak? That's probably why you don't watch him. Now, you can't even comprehend the shit that they're saying. Doggie Diamonds is Illuminati. Who actually believes this clown? You know, Hassan said all the time is up. The reality of it is, Math Hoffa is the new dude, the new top dude. Doggie Diamonds was the interviewer, but now he's a gossiper. And all that shit Doggie is talking about, all that shit Doggie is talking. When I went to go to Doggie's house when he was living with his mother, he's 40 to 30 years old, living with his mother, his failing ass. Don't tell me about no failing ass dude. He was living with his mother. I don't give a F about Doggie because Doggie couldn't say shit in my face. Hassan Campbell, you want to talk about people living with their mothers? First of all, the man invited you in his home. That's first of all. The man invited you in his home. That's the first of all. And second of all, that house, how about your own house? How about you show the deed to your house? How about you show that car deed that you drive? Post the title, Hassan. Half the clothes you wear are not yours. Go check out my interview with 10 Toes Down. We're talking about layaway. Yeah, go check it out if you missed that one. And you want to talk about a man's house? You guys can go watch my interview with 10 that irritated Hassan Campbell so badly that he called me a colonizer. I got a kick out of that one. You know what I mean? Check it out. It's on my channel. Going further, why are you worried about who anybody lives with? You see, that's kind of like, well, you could have said a million other things, Hassan. Like you could have said you got beat up, you got G-checked. You could have said anything, but that's honestly how I know you have no dirt on Doggie Diamonds. He lives with his mom. It's New York City. You know how expensive rent is? A lot of people live with their mom. Like, honestly, half the projects. Anyways, Mr. Big Baller with your pond. That's not really embarrassing if we're being 100% real. It's called, yeah, why should I pay rent? I'm going to stack some money and then I can get my own spot. Everyone does that. Even college kids do that. But anyways, Hassan said, I spoke to Showbiz. Showbiz told me you was official. Doggie wouldn't say it in my face because I would mop him up with his legal gun. I don't have a legal gun because when I was a kid, I was shooting dudes. These dudes have legal guns because they was good. Sounds like you're hating to me. First of all, I want to shout out to anyone with a legal gun. So because the person doesn't have a prior record, you consider them soft? Do you know that you're not a good criminal if you get caught? Now, good criminals, and I'm not saying anything about Doggie Diamonds, I'm talking about in general. Good criminals don't get caught, and having a legal gun means he can legally boom you and send you to Pluto. If you even try to go on his actual property, he can boom you and send you to Pluto. And then you walk out of court smiling. Yup, Another sucker gone. Another sucker off the face of the earth. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm soft. And you, Hassan, with your illegal gun, since that's what's cool, you're going straight to jail. You're doing 1 to 3 just for carrying it. You're doing 3 years mandatory just for getting caught with it, not even using it. So who's the dumbass? Oh, and let's be real. And if you shoot someone with it, you're doing a decade. Peace to you. You can't leech off your shorty no more, right? It's a dub for you. She's not sending you no commissary. Who's sending bread for you? The dudes that you had on Academics podcast? Hassan said, I want to see Doggie win, but I'm not going to play with him. He shouldn't be playing with Whack 100, and I know he don't like it. Whack disrespected him, and Gully TV used to disrespect him, and now the only reason you're effing with Gully is because you want Gully to go against me. That's like some big-ass conspiracy theory you're spinning up in your head. Your channel is failing again. Your channel is failing, he's saying again. It's all over. Your editing skills and the rest of that. Nobody cares about your corny, smart ass. Because there's something about a Poindexter in you. I'm not playing with Doggie Diamonds neither. I want him to win, but the reality of it is this channel sucks. He does good interviews, but guess what? Nobody wants to interview with him. Okay, word. Nobody wants to interview with him? Word. Hassan, I see why you're probably mad. Because I could have sworn I seen the Lobby Boys on Doggie Diamonds channel. He was interviewing them not too long ago. You know, the guys that you adore, the guys you got a crush on, Hassan, Capo and Mano, Jim Jones, right, those guys. So I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody wants to interview with Doggie Diamonds. Let me see you, Hassan, get the Lobby Boys. Let me see you, Hassan, get the Lobby Boys on your channel. Let's be real. Let me see you get the Lobby Boys on your channel. Hassan, tell the truth. You're mad because he had Charleston White on his channel. Tell the truth, Hassan. I'll respect you more if you do. Huh? And shout out to the Lobby Boys for messing with a real one like Doggie Diamonds and giving us that real interview shit. And shout out to the Lobby girl Bella K as well. You know, I think she's at a fashion show in Italy at BELAKAY _ on Instagram. Tell the truth, Hassan. You're mad because all of a sudden you see Charleston White on Doggie Diamond's YouTube channel. That's my ops. Why is he giving Charleston White a platform? Oh, you getting emotional now? You getting emotional, Hassan? Oh, because you see, do you guys see a pattern here? Do you see a pattern here? All of a sudden, Mikey T is a colonizer because I interviewed his op, 10 toes down, and all of a sudden, Doggie Diamonds is your op now because he interviewed Charleston White. We see through your fake, emotional, soft self, Hassan Campbell. We see through you. You think that's a coincidence? Now, Hassan, he's all in his feelings. Doggie Diamonds interviews Charleston White. And Hassan, keep watching because I think he's going to be dropping a couple more of those. This guy thinks we're really stupid. You sat on his platform. You sat on his platform and you threw a pity party for yourself. He let you shine on his platform and you got a problem. Where is the loyalty, Hassan? Shout out to my bro 10 Toes Down as well. Subscribe to 10 Toes Down TV 500K as well if you're not. And he came on the show for about an hour and 20 minutes. Dope podcast with him as usual. Keep watching, Hassan. Doggie's probably going to drop more with Charleston White. He's going to drop a couple more of those. But yeah, so anyways, Doggie Diamonds let you shine on his platform, and you got a problem? Where is the loyalty, Hassan? This is exactly why you have no day ones. This is why you have no day ones. You know what I mean? This is why you have no day ones, and you're deriding that dude Swelly. You're deriding that dude Swelly without a helmet. You're deriding the shit out of that guy. Hassan, are you afraid of heights? You need to jump off his ASAP. No freaky, man. Five God be trying to tell these people. What up, Five God? I'm interviewing all of Hassan Campbell's ops. The floodgates are open. What's up, Hassan? Hassan said, I don't hate Doggy, but I'm gonna let it, but I'm not gonna let a dude play me. Funny, because Doggie Diamonds lets you live. I don't hate Doggy, but I'm not gonna let a dude play me. You New York dudes are making New York look weak. What is dudes effing with? What is dudes effing with? Whack 100? Whack 100 is foul. Why would anybody want to play with Whack 100 after he disrespected Nipsey? That's what Hassan Campbell said, you guys. Why would anybody want to play with Whack 100 after he disrespected Nipsey? You disrespected way more people than Whack 100 did, Hassan. You disrespected just recently Takeoff. You disrespected PNB Rock, the Blickies. You just disrespected basically every up-and-coming current rapper. So what are you even talking about? Someone with time on their hands can make a compilation of all the reckless headlines you've seen on the YouTube of Hassan's. You can make a top 25 list. You disrespected so many people on your live videos, man. And it's ridiculous. So Doggie Diamonds said, I be chilling, minding my business, not even dealing with these effing weirdos. They just want to keep my name in their mouth and keep trying to drag me into this shit. I mind my business. I do my content. I don't F with nobody, Doggy said. I talk about the culture. There is no way in hell a dude like this should ever, in their mouth, fix their mouth, their D-sucking mouth, to talk to me ever. When you came to me in tears crying because you've been tampered with, who held you down? This is Doggie Diamonds, you guys. He told Hassan Campbell's Soup, get you some Campbell's Soup. It's on sale. It's going to snow Sunday. Doggie Diamonds TV, Hassan Campbell's Soup told you came to me in tears after you've been tampered with? Guys, Hassan used the word tampered. Tampered. I'm only literally 1 minute into Doggie's response, and I'm almost in tears. What kind of episode is this going to be? You could tell Doggie was trying to be cool in the first response, too. You know what I mean? But in this one, he's fed up. And it takes a lot for you to piss someone like Doggie Diamonds off. He's a rational, reasonable guy. That's not what he's about. He doesn't go on his channel and rant and roast people. So it's kind of surprising because you don't really see that side of Doggie Diamonds out. But when it does, he does it intellectually, clever, in a funny way. So basically, I believe him. Hassan came to him crying. I'm shadow banned because nobody wants to tell my story. What's up, Doggie Diamonds? Can I get a free interview? Doggie Diamonds said, there's nothing in it for me. I'm already lit. I'm Doggie Diamonds, but I'll give you the interview since you're saying nobody else wants to let you up. I'll open my platform up. You can be a guest on my channel. And another thing, don't you guys find it hilarious? You got to show Doggie Diamonds love because of the thumbnail that he used. You know what I mean? The same outfit, Hassan looking mad young with the tilted, you know what I mean? With the tilted hat. Hassan Campbell is a super bozo. You know what I mean? Shit was just hilarious. A young poppy. I'm a YouTuber, guys, so I noticed thumbnails, but I just wanted to point that out really quick. Doggie Diamonds had said, who set up a conference for you? Who took on one of the leaders of the hip hop, put my name on the line to help you? Who did that? Who was it? Because you said many times Doggie Diamonds put that together. I took on hip hop for you. Nobody else would touch that. Nobody else would deal with that. I did that for you. Came out on 125th Street. You were crying. You couldn't even look in the camera. So let's go. Shall we begin? You're like a girl I don't want to F with. I don't want to F with you. You're weird. 1 minute I'm cool. How many times have I called you and you were giving up on life? How many times I called you and you couldn't take no more? How many times I called you and I say, nah, bro, you have to keep going? How many times did I do that? Do you want to tell the audience? Doggie Diamonds is calling out Hassan Campbell for the real. If he really wants to go back and forth, Doggie Diamonds wants him to keep it all the way the real. And I believe Doggie Diamonds, you guys. I believe Doggie Diamonds because he is an uplifting, motivational person. So if he's got a phone call from Hassan Campbell, you know, on the phone with him, everyone's calling me Tyson. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? If he's calling him with all that bullshit, my girl's gonna kick me out of the crib. I want to go back to Bronx River, but I can't go back to Bronx River. Doggy is gonna be the voice of reason. Like, nah, things will get better. Why would he make this up? Like that's gangster or some shit? Yeah, yeah. I always used to give him motivational advice. Come on, y'all. Doggy Diamonds is not lying about this shit. You know, Doggy has called a lot of YouTubers, and I'm sure he's helped a lot of people. Doggy said, do you want to tell the audience the time when you was going out there to do something you had no business doing, and I called you and I said, nah, bro, go home. You want to tell the audience? So all this you sucking whack 100s D, that shit triggered the F out of me. Because first of all, I ain't never sucked no D. But we don't know about you. The jury is still out on you. So how could you say a real one like me ever sucked someone's D because I'm cool with someone on Clubhouse? You met up with a rat. You sat down with a rat and whack 100 knowing you taped his conversation. So this is a very big part. You know what I mean? You let whack 100 ask you, Hassan, some crazy shit on DJ Academics channel. You let him ask you some crazy shit on Academics channel, and you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not even going to repeat what Whack 100 asked you, but you know what I mean? But let Whack 100 ask you that on DJ Axe channel, and you allegedly had all your shooters in the lobby? Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly. And he just walked out of there like nothing, went about his business, jumped in his Dodge Charger, strolled off. Good interview, Hassan. Later, where do they do that at, man? Not in the Bronx River. I was just wondering where they do that at, Hassan. How dare Whack 100 ask you that shit? You should have been like, shut the fuck up and stop acting stupid. Then you should have told him it's lit as soon as we get downstairs. What do you think? Academics is going to save you? Why did you think that, Hassan? You know, you were cool though, right? They're doing this for ratings, is what you fed to your mind. I'm going to have a podcast with whacking academics. I'll play along. Where did it get you? It got you looking like even more of a sucker. It got you looking like, damn, Whack 100 played the shit out of you. I can see why you dislike Whack 100. I mean, I'm not crazy about the guy either, but I can definitely see why you don't like him. So Doggie Diamonds is bringing up valid points. And you sat up there and you interviewed with a rat. And you were taking it deep with him, talking about all types of inspirational shit. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You, my friend, were gripping the pole and cupping the bajoles. You hear what I'm saying? So Doggy said, so what kind of person are you? And this is going back to taping the conversation and acting like somebody's friend. So what kind of person are you? You taped him and you knew you had a conversation with him. And the only time you put the conversation out is when he went on Clubhouse the next day and disrespected you. And then you put the conversation out trying to finish him. And 10 Toes Down spoke on this, pretty much solidifying it the same way that I am here. And it's like, so Whack 100, had Whack 100 not disrespected Hassan, Hassan would have never leaked the tape. Doggie Diamonds is right. 10 Toes Down is right. That's what I'm saying. He's right. He is right. And then he realized, but here's what happened, you guys. Here's actually what happened. He realized when he went back to the hood, everybody in here share this video one time if you want to see me be the next biggest blogger in this shit. You heard? Then he realized when he went back to the hood, everyone was clowning you like, damn, Whack 100 Sunju? You're soft as F. And then it hurts you and you're emotional and you really don't know how to deal with your feelings. You know what I mean? You don't know how to deal, you don't know how to process your feelings accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to say, Doggie Diamonds is right. Recording conversation is stuff that the police do. And you claim to be a G and you're recording people. I don't even know what app, like what app do you use? You know what I mean? I don't even know if my phone could do that. Like, what are you, an Apple user, Samsung? Like, what? I'm serious. I wouldn't even waste the storage on my memory card, even if I did know how to do that. I got mad videos on my phone. I got music. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm going to waste my micro SD card on audio I recorded from another male talking? Weirdo shit. Fed shit. Police shit. What were you going to play it for the cops or something? So, word of advice, if you're talking to Hassan Campbell on the phone, you better have 3 VPNs. You better have a voice decoder. You know, the thing that goes, my name is Mike T. Bullet Scotty, that applies to you too. Because he's thinking Bullet Scotty is going to snake me one day. But when he does, I got 15 hours of whatever he does. So, anyways, Doggy said, don't ever play with me. I always protected you. You went at Star. Me and Star got into issues behind you. I never had no issues with Star. Why did you come on my platform and start disrespecting Star? Why did you do that? Star helped you, Doggy said. Why did you diss Star on my platform so now me and Star are beefing? Didn't you used to call me and say, I don't trust Five God? I don't know what's up with Five God. You didn't used to tell me that. I said, yo, didn't you used to tell me that? I said, yo, he seems like a good dude. Help him. You didn't used to do that? Doggy asked Hassan Campbell. You wasn't been planning on beefing with Five God? You wasn't planning that the whole time? Basically insinuating that maybe they had planned out the beef. Interesting right there. Doggie Diamonds also said, who wants to imitate you? Who wants to imitate you? Also saying, first of all, Zulu Nation is like a gang. When you get into a gang, how do you get in? You get jumped in. How else do you get in? You get effed in. You got effed into Zulu Nation. That's what Doggie Diamond said. Since Hassan Campbell wants to take it that far and use that type of word that everybody knows is pretty much saying SMD, it's pretty much the most disrespectful thing you could say to somebody. You know what I mean? You don't say that to somebody in person. You don't type that to somebody on social media. It's freaking disgusting. It's disrespectful, and it's going to lead to a major issue. As I said with 10 Toes Down earlier, Fat Joe discussed it, what he would do. A man's a multi-millionaire. He doesn't want to hear that word spoke to his face. And first off, Zulu is a gang. Second of all, ouch. Ouch. This man told him, you didn't get jumped in, you got effed in. That's actually what they do to females. Ouch. Right now, at this point, when Hassan hears me saying this or Doggy saying this, he's going to cry. He's going to go in the corner. He's going to take his favorite teddy bear. He's going to sit in the corner and cry. Doggy Diamonds is right. He's going to cry because it's true. He is telling him actually, factually things. He's not making it up. You sat on his platform. You sat on his platform. You know what I mean? You sat on his platform, man. Let's be real. You had a whole interview with him. Everybody can go check it out. Doggie Diamonds flipped out. Why are you on the Tribe Called Quest album cover? Why are you on that? So you went there with Bambaataa? Why are you on the album cover? Why are you on a classic album cover? Doggie Diamonds flipped out about the album cover, you guys. He actually flipped out. You know, and he actually said something at the end about, did I not try to get you counseling? Did I not hit my homegirl and say, he needs counseling? What did you say? I don't need counseling. I agree with Doggie Diamonds. Hassan Campbell, excuse me. I agree with Doggie Diamonds. Hassan Campbell does need counseling. And that's not saying that to clown somebody. You know what I mean? Like if you tell a drug addict you need to go to rehab, that's basically you're trying to help that person because you don't want to see them doing that shit no more. You know what I mean? So when you're trying to help someone, you know what I mean? Like Hassan, he will tell you that out of his own mouth. He will tell you out of his own mouth that he's been traumatized. When you're trying to help someone that's been traumatized, you know what I mean? And another thing, I don't know why gangsters don't think it's gangster to see a psychiatrist. It doesn't make you look less gangster if you talk to someone. Have you ever watched the show The Sopranos, where Tony Soprano was talking to the psychiatrist? The point I'm making here is why not? Who cares? There's nothing embarrassing about that. Guess what, Hassan? If drug addicts couldn't stop using drugs, rehabs would be out of business. The point is sometimes you need help, but you don't know you need help. Doggy said, we lifted that skirt up. Everyone sees your panties now. Enough is enough. You are a super bozo, and enough is enough. You effed up, and I would have ignored everything until you say I sucked a dude's D. And I knew at that point, you guys, it was a wrap. Doggie Diamond said the verdict is not out. People are making fun of you all over YouTube. What I would do, I would say, nah, don't do that. Like I said earlier, don't use my video and until I had to use my own video because the shit you say makes no sense. And Doggie Diamonds, he was willing to let all the bullshit go for views because he knows about views. He knows about creating controversy and actually, creating interest factor on a website. So he always let it go. But when he took it that SMD route, man, it's over. You know what I mean? The friendship might be over at this point. You know what I mean? Unless you guys, Doggie Diamond, Hassan Campbell does an official apology video. You know what I mean? Unless he does an apology video, like with Doggie Diamond's name and the headline and all that. You know what I mean? Because that's just some messed up shit to say. You know what I mean? Doggie Diamonds took major offense to that because he is one of the key names when it comes to this media shit. Don't be trying to spin no narrative on Doggie Diamonds like he can't get interviews. Nobody wants to interview him like he's old news. Don't be trying to spin narratives like that. It is whack. And these comments, see, this is where your mouth gets you in trouble. Your slick mouth and your slick talk. First of all, you use the word D, SMD. Any kind of stuff like that, it's liable to escalate. You're from New York City. Doggy is from New York City. You know that. Fat Joe, the person you claimed you robbed, he went on Vlad TV and he told them, I would stab the shit out of somebody if they told me SMD. Even right now as a millionaire with all this jewelry on. So Hassan, I'm going to throw this off for a quick minute. Bear with me. Hassan, you said, speaking of Vlad invited me up to his platform. I didn't want to go. He wanted to have me and Biggie Stinger up there. So you didn't want to go with B Stinger up to Vlad because you thought it would make you look bad. Shout out to B Stinger. He actually comes in and he shows love, and I show him respect because he is himself. You, Hassan, you hide behind so many layers. Doggie Diamonds is himself. He doesn't act tough. He doesn't act tough on Tuesday, and then he doesn't act a different way on Saturday. Hassan, I think you're capping. I don't think Vlad invited you on because I think you would have jumped at that. And Doggie, I believe him. He would have let everything slide. But once you started talking about Doggie and whack like that, you forced his hand. And now he's going to dish you. After you said what you said, you knew it, honestly. You knew it that he was going to dish you. You knew. Now Doggie Diamonds is going to have to respond. You forced his hand. What did you think? You think you were going to win this argument with Doggie Diamonds? The same way Whack 100 won the argument with Doggie Diamonds? Yeah, I was being sarcastic. Doggie Diamonds made Whack 100 look crazy. Doggie Diamonds said, he will say, that's my brother, but his channel is dying. It's over for him. Why would you wish it to be over for me, Doggie Diamonds said, when I helped you? Let me ask you something. In 2023, who the F still wears Bluetooths? Who the F still wears Bluetooths on their ears? You know who wears Bluetooths? Old dudes that make appointments. That's what Doggie Diamonds said. And I got to say, somebody had to say it. Say yes. Somebody had to say it. And this is why I always say Hassan Campbell has 0 people who care about him in his corner. Let me tell you something, Hassan Campbell Soup. Campbell Soup, listen to me. The year is 2023. We have these things now. They're called earbuds, wireless earbuds. They have built-in mics, Hassan Campbell. When you go to Best Buy, the electronics store, ask them for the wireless earbuds with the built-in ANC microphones. There's new technology. There's no need to wear that Uber driver shit on your right ear. Hassan Campbell, you look like an Uber driver. You wear the same headpiece in your ear that my Uber driver wears. And the dude, also, you wear the same earpiece as the dude who just came out of jail and didn't even know they have wireless earbuds now. You do realize that you could just connect to your Bluetooth? Never mind. This is getting too deep. This is getting too deep. Hassan Campbell is probably like, no, wait, keep telling me about that. They really got that? How does that work? You got to take the earbud out and talk to it? No, you idiot. It stays in your ear the whole time. 2 of them, they come as a pair. You can listen to music on them also. You can say, hold on, I got a phone call. Now I'm going to switch it over to the call. And when the call ends, your music continues playing. Try it out, Hassan. Go to Best Buy. Tell them Mikey T sent you and ask for the Geek Squad. Say, hey, I need to talk to someone from the Geek Squad, one of the Poindexters, as you call them. They will teach you something, Hassan. Because you, my friend, you look like an Uber driver. What kind of females are you bagging? Hassan Campbell, you can't be bagging no types of females looking like an Uber driver with that big bullshit goofy clip hanging in your right ear. Let me guess, you got the one that wraps around your whole earlobe just so you don't lose it? Right, since it's so expensive. Hassan, any female that sees you wearing that will say, you get no type of money. He can't even afford a $40 JBL set from Best Buy. Hassan, you got to be kidding me. They're like, how is he going to take me to get a $40 meal at Chipotle? If he had money, he would have had a decent headset. I mean, come on, the guy is on YouTube every day. He can't invest in a headset with a built-in mic. He can't invest in a green screen. Doggie Diamonds' presentation looks like a Paramount movie compared to your ghetto shit. So Doggie said, why do you have so many Charleston White videos? Why do you keep trying to convince people that Charleston White is this, Charleston White is that? Why do you keep trying to convince everybody? What's the purpose of trying to tear him down? What's the purpose? I tell dudes, don't F with me. Leave me the F alone. I'm not the one, Doggie Diamond said. I don't got to say I got a team. It speaks for itself because you know who is watching, them boys is watching. But this dude does everything for views and likes and then wants to brag about it. Brag about the money y'all gave him and then call y'all broke bums when y'all the ones who supply him. He doesn't do shit for the hip hop culture. How does he have the right to talk about it? Guys, Doggie Diamonds has a point though. If someone is faking corny, You don't have to do 15 videos trying to convince everyone that they're fake and corny. And also, wasn't Charleston White your friend at one point? Like, didn't you actually used to be cool with him? What happened to that? What exactly went wrong with Hassan Campbell and Charleston White? Because you know what, guys, I'm noticing a pattern. Whoever Hassan Campbell was friends with, he's not friends with anymore. Gully TV is fake all of a sudden, but we were friends last week. Whack 100 is fake all of a sudden, but we were friends last week. It was all good just a week ago. What happened, Hassan? Doggie Diamonds is fake, but last week you were friends. Shall we begin? Excuse me, shall we continue? You use the lamest lingo. Do you like watch Mad Game of Thrones or something? Hassan Campbell is going to be on some thou shall not steal and shall we? Who says the word shall? SHALL. Hi, this is Mikey T. Everybody, I want to know what kind of lame ass weirdo uses the word shall. What are you? Are you from England? Poland? Where are you from? What are you talking about? Shall. Nobody even talks like that. But I get it. You're trying to sound exotic. You're trying to sound educated. Well, you know what? You don't sound exotic or educated. You sound like a dumbass using English from the prehistoric vocabulary. People used to say shall when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. You know the dinosaurs that are older than the shitty Bluetooth in your right ear? So yeah, man, Doggie Diamond said that he basically was going in on Hassan. Charleston White copied me. Doggie Diamonds copied my style. I called you, and the last time I checked this weird ass dude, I can't even sit here and talk about how weird he is all night because there's just so much shit, Doggie Diamond said. This dude said he wrestled someone for a gun and called the cops and he wrestled the gun from somebody and then he gave the cops the gun. You seen that shit? This dude said he wrestled somebody down, took the gun off of them. It had an infrared beam and all that shit. And then he called the cops. He was pissy drunk. He done said his house got swatted. So let me ask you something. If your house got swatted, that means the police know where you're at. Are you going to put a pond on the house the cops are going to come through? These dudes is King Cap. That's why he wears them big ass hats because he's King Cap. Doggie Diamond said he's Cap. And I love it. King Cap. You know, I said this before in one of my videos about King Cap. Hassan Campbell's fitted hats are literally so big that he could spin his hat around his head. He could spin his hat around his head and it'll spin around and do a 360 like a dreidel. His spin game is crazy. You know, he can spin his hat in his head and it'll do a 360. That is how baggy his hat is, you guys. I've actually said that before. You know what I mean? He thought that video made him look cool when he was doing that shit with the police. And the people in his comments were like, get help. Are you stupid? First of all, you find a hammer. I don't know any gangster who finds a hammer and tells the police, there's a firearm on the floor. Can you come and retrieve it? You know what a gangster thinking if he finds a piece on the floor? Oh shit, new blicky. I'm keeping this shit. I'll get a couple dollars this shit. Why not? Free money. Or shit. I'm going to walk the other way. I'm going to walk the other block. There's a blicky there. They're not going to tell no police. Can you come and retrieve this firearm? But Hassan Campbell says he wrestled someone for it and then called the cops. Or what did he say? De-armed? Hassan Campbell, shut up. You're not Mano. Mano took the gun off somebody when they tried to rob him in that jewelry store in BK. It was in the Daily News, a credible news source. Do you remember that? A dude tried to rob Mano for his jewelry. He took his gun from him and waited for the cops. You're not like him. You got to make up stories that's not even believable. You have to make up stories that's not even believable, man. So that's what happened. That's what happened to the last dude that tried to rob Mano. But you expect us to think you're tough. You like us to think you're really like that, and you wrestle the gun away from someone. Next week, you're going to be on YouTube talking about how you wrestled a grizzly bear. You're going to be talking about how you wrestled a bear like them Russian dudes do. You're going to be like, "Guys, I wrestled a grizzly bear. He tried to take a bath in my pond. I put him to sleep. And then I called the Animal Association to remove him from my property." Right. Hassan Campbell. Right. So Doggie, let me see. Doggie said, soon as I talked to him, he goes, "Oh." And basically what Doggie's about to say is that he stole the conversation. I said, damn, this dude is about to take my whole conversation and made a video about it. And that's what he did. Mad times. I'm a big YouTuber. Disrespecting the lady who works in Burger King. Leave me the F alone. And again, he can say what he wants because he's been lying. All he's going to do is lie. He just said I lived in a house with my mother until I was 40. Ask him to show you a deed with his name because I can show you shit. I can show you car insurance. I can show you a deed with his I can show you car insurance, I can show you a gun permit, I can show you all types of shit because Poindexter, when you were when you were somewhere getting pancaked, I was learning still in the streets being an idiot, but I was learning. Guys, you heard what Doggie Diamonds said. He said you were somewhere getting pancaked. You heard? What do you mean? Why is that so funny? I don't get it. Pancaked. What the hell is Doggie Diamonds talking about? Pancakes? Pancakes lay flat. You heard me? Pancakes lay flat. When Hassan Campbell was like a pancake, Doggie Diamonds was in the street. And also another thing about the interviews that Doggie Diamonds can't get, he's like, his platform is failing, his views is down, but then tell me on the phone, yo, I don't like the way you got shadow banned. So allegedly, Hassan was calling, or apparently Doggie said that Hassan was calling him, I don't like that you got shadow banned, but my videos suck and nobody wants to do interviews. Who do I hit for interviews? Doggie said, I don't even be hitting nobody. The last person I interviewed was Billy B, and she only has the hottest record in New York, right? Very good point that Doggie Diamonds made right there. Hassan Campbell doesn't know about Billy B because Hassan Campbell thinks Lord I Kim and oh yes, say yeah is fire. So Hassan Campbell doesn't know about good music. Second of all, I'm not going to leave this part out because I'm glad Doggie noticed this too. Doggie taught you something. He taught you how to pronounce immortal technique. Immortal. That means it can never die. Like Tupac named the outlaws, the outlaw immortals. They can never die. Immortal technique. It's pronounced immortal. Not like how you say it. It's immortal. It's not illmatic. It's im. And stop shouting out rappers if you can't pronounce their name correctly. Clown shit. Immortal technique is like 15 wavelengths ahead of you. What are you even talking about, immortal technique? And you're talking about you're up there playing MOP freestyles, then saying everyone in Brownsville is a piece of shit. If MOP sees you, they might just run down on you. You dumbass. Get off their dick too. They don't know you from anywhere. But your favorite song is Annie Up. because you're a stick-up kid. Just shut up, man. Just shut up, man. Talking about, I don't know how many grams is in an ounce. What? Hassan Campbell soup. You don't know how many ounces of Campbell's soup is the can holds? Hassan Campbell is not Zulu no more. He is the new capo of NMG, the non-money getters. And he's under J Hood. All the non-money getters, holler at Hassan Campbell and J Hood. You get money on YouTube, you don't have a real job, you made more money than you ever did in your life on audio, on Patreon, a Whack 100, slander and Nipsey Hussle. That's the most money you made in your entire career, in your entire life. You said yourself, you don't know how many grams is in an ounce? You're a joke. How could you possibly get money? You're not a hustler. That's like saying, Hassan Campbell, give me an eighth. Okay, no problem. I charge $50 for my eighths. Yo, Hassan Campbell, this is 13 grams. He replies, you asked for an eighth, right? 13 grams is an eighth. What's the problem? Oh, there's no problem. I'll be back for more eighths. Great money getting skills, Hassan. It's not like anyone is going to complain about extra weed. You know what I mean? You'd be out of business in less than a week, stupid. And as far as you sticking up everybody, nobody believes you. You look like the type of person who is like, you know what I mean? Like, the 22 is my favorite gun because it's cute. And plus, I can stash it in my fitted hat. I'll just put it in there. And I'll put the hat back on my head. I can put the 22 in my fitted and put it back on my head. Who's gonna look? What do you think my hat is that big for no reason? That's where I stash my 22. What a goofy ass clown, you guys. He would probably say some shit like that, man. He would probably say some shit like that. But y'all, everybody in here, hit that like button. I definitely appreciate 10 Toes Down for coming onto the channel tonight and showing some love. I want y'all to follow me on social media. I want you to make sure you check out the new interviews. Shaheem basically putting out new interviews with, I got new interviews with Rizzy out there. I got new interviews with a lot of people, you guys. Herb McGruff. I've been putting in a lot of work. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not. I do a lot of live videos like this, live interviews, and basically live news coverage. Yeah, it's the new wave, man. Mikey T's on this shit. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's go. We're out of here.